What's the guarantee? E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good leads. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Hurt their self-esteem, low insecurities. Now or never like, push the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple high shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they need pardon. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pulled the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chick. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know, man. It's the Bet About Town. Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the facts, man. What's going on? What it do? What the business is? Goddamn it, Friday up in this sun. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, man. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. He going in right now, cooking. You hear me? It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Talking about niggas with the passports, man. You know what I'm saying? All y'all need to stop that hating stuff, man. When motherfuckers wanting to get a passport, niggas want to get a passport. Like I said, they might just be done messing with you. They might just be cool when you. It ain't about dudes can't get a chick. They just probably tired of messing with y'all because it's real easy to get chicks in America, especially black chicks. So y'all stop doing that hating ass shit. You know what I'm saying, on these dudes with passports wanting to go mess with chicks in different countries and stuff. Welcome to the show tonight. You already know what it is. It's Friday night. We going in. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? You know what I mean? Goddamn it, Friday up in here, man. We made it. My nigga, we made it. You know what I'm talking about? How's everybody goddamn it doing, man? Yes, we definitely about to get to it, man. We definitely about to get to it. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably see that thumbnail, read that title, goddamn it, you hear me, man? And like, man, the type shit going on, this nigga very nah, man, listen. CUPCAKE hit me up and was like, man, listen, you hear me? And I'm like, shit, we can definitely talk about that. You know, I'm a man. I'm comfortable with having conversations about all versatile and you know what I mean, adverse and controversial topics and issues, man. It's what I do, man. You hear me? This is what I do. We can literally discuss anything over here, as long as they don't know super fun boy shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to get into no conversation about no freaky nothing shit or nothing like that, though. But we definitely gonna talk about it, though. Yeah, though, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Last night's show was fire. You know what I'm saying? Dara told me to tell everybody that she appreciates y'all showing her so much love. She said a couple people even hit her up on Facebook, send a friend request and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Possible, you know what I'm saying, business, you know what I'm saying, about to conduct that with them by purchasing some of her products. And, you know, that's a beautiful thing, man. CUPCAKE in the building was good. You already know, man. You already know, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, hope y'all enjoyed last night's show with Dara, man. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. You know what I mean? She came on here and just was being her beautiful self. I knew she was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Sit up here, basically gave y'all her testimony and told y'all her story and how she got to where she at and how she kind of get back to where she knows she needs to be. That's a beautiful thing, man. Vernon 85, what up with you, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, man, last night was a good show, man. I enjoyed it, man. I've been meaning to get Dara on here for a minute, but as y'all can see, she's a busy woman. But I got a lot of respect for sis. Hold on, let me come up for this, man. I got a lot of respect. Hold on. I got a lot of respect for Dara because she is actively, and I meant to go get my goddamn beard serum, and I just thought about that shit, man. Because Lord knows I need it. You know what I'm saying? My beard comes in, it just don't come in like, you know, it doesn't all the way, And I know that beard serum, sis been telling me about that beard serum for like the past year, 2 years. And I just been, because I don't really keep my beard. I normally cut all this stuff off. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing last night. We had Dara in the building, you know what I'm saying, dropping the jewels and the gems on y'all, you know what I'm talking about? And yeah, Friday, man, cheers, man. You hear me? Yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing last night, man. I just was, you know what I mean? I'm glad that y'all got to, you know what I'm saying, get familiar with Dara, with my family right there. You know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all was inspired or heard something in her testimony that, you know what I'm saying, connected with you on some level and maybe is fuel to your fire, motivation for you to get back on your ding, you know what I'm saying, or reinvigorate or evolve your situation, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Because Dara's doing beautiful things, like I said. And next Thursday, we definitely going to have another lady on here. My girl BG is definitely coming on here, and we're going to get it in with another convo. But yeah, Dara told me to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, well, I'm telling y'all, because I know Dara, she thanks y'all for showing up and tuning in last night. You hear me? I got a lot of inboxes from people through Facebook and telling me that they actually was tapping in, watching in the clouds, and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed the show. And that's all I care about. You feel me? I care about people watching the content, actually enjoying the content, getting something from the content. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man. And one of the major things over here at A Real Talk Podcast is that we are definitely going to be showcasing people. We are the people. We are the things. I ain't say the thing. We are the foundation of society. Without us, this society don't run. So it's only right. It's only right and exact that I be the one to bring that to y'all, right? Okay, then Vernon 85 getting it in. You know what I'm saying? It's only right, y'all. It's only right. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to let people know that it's not just for people from our city. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to be tuning in and, you know what I'm saying, send me an email. It's in the description and it's also in my about section. You can send me an email, man. You want to come and talk about whatever you got going on. This is a platform for you. Right? Tell everybody, say, hey, man, I'm about to be on A Real Talk Podcast. Who is that? Oh, this dude, this one nigga out of Columbus, Ohio named Virgil, man. He's a cool dude, man. He's a smart dude, man. You should go check him out. He be doing some good stuff over there. You know what I'm talking about? Stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, though, man. Real shit, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But now tonight, though, tonight's show, man, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a potential that some people going to feel some type of way about tonight. But guess what? I don't care, right? Damn about nobody not liking or being offended. I don't care. How about that? Yeah, you can choose to not be offended. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to have a conversation because, like I said, as CUPCAKE was telling me about this, man, I'm sitting here listening to her. I'm just like, wow, like, really? You know what I'm saying? And she said it just sparked the thought in her mind to have a discussion about it on a Friday night, because I'm pretty sure a lot of other women out there, right, maybe have experienced the same thing and maybe have shined over it, glossed over it, didn't really pay no attention. Maybe it was like a little but you like really wasn't like on it like that. And, you know what I'm saying? And because, you know, contrary to proper opinions, well, I can't even say contrary to proper opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, not due to popular opinions, but unfortunately by popular opinion to an extent, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys is on some fun boy shit, man. You know what I mean? A lot of guys are on fun boy shit, clearly. Right? It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man, we grill and we roast and we blaze and we flame, we hold accountable and we critique and analyze and break down psyche and behavior of our female counterparts, right? We definitely do that, and advocates of that. We do that to us as well, though. But at the same time, you know what I mean, we love you over here too. So, you know, I think it was a beautiful idea to have this show tonight because, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have had similar experiences to what CUPCAKE is about to tell to y'all about, what we about to discuss. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all chicks, if y'all ain't really pay it or whatever, y'all gonna hear her speak on some stuff and y'all gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Pause, man. That's all y'all gonna notice a lot tonight. I'm probably gonna be saying pause a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm homophobic or not that I'm the way. I'm you know, it's just something I'm used to saying. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Just be lucky niggas ain't saying no homo no more. You hear me? Right? Man, listen, man. Man, listen. Hey, we ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna bring CUPCAKE right on in, or I'm gonna drop the link, and you know what I'm saying. Then she can come in here shortly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she still need a couple seconds to get herself together. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But there go the link right there. And honestly, y'all, you know what I'm saying? As people come in, I'm gonna keep dropping the link because this is a conversation that I want to have some outside input on. You know what I mean? I want y'all to go ahead and tap that link. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to go ahead and tap on in voice your opinion on this, because I know as the show progresses, we're gonna go in for about roughly 2 hours to about 9:15, no, to about 10:15. We're gonna go into about 10:15. You know what I'm talking about? And I know that a lot of y'all chicks done probably experienced some of this stuff she about to goddamn talk about, man. Now, me personally, I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm neutral. I'm gonna say I'm unbiased, because you know what I'm saying. I just don't even, you know what I'm saying, think about things that fun boys do. You know what I'm saying. I only talk about it from the aspect of how it's being affected in society and stuff. But as far as on a personal level, like, I don't really care, to be honest with you. Like, niggas want to be on fun boy shit, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna get no hatred from me because you want to be a little fruit basket. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I do think it's a very good thing for our women to know that you know, in order for you to be able to see through the veil of what is attempting to be putting on a display and a persona role character of a man, but instead he's really D in the booty ass boy. You hear me? Now, y'all know a lot of people be talking about this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And, but a lot of people don't break it down in its actual origin. We ain't gonna get in that tonight, right? And people also don't dissect it from the perspective of critical thinking and how this stuff affects our society, specifically, especially our children, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I dropped a link for we waiting for Cupcake to come on in. You know what I'm saying? You ready, Cupcake? Now, girl, you know I can't hear you. Just like wave, go like this if you ready. Put the 2 thumbs up. Hit me with the 2 thumbs up if you ready, if you can hear me. All right, I'm gonna bring you up in a second. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. Right. Yeah, Cupcake is definitely in the building, y'all. I'm about to bring her up here in a hot second. D in the booty ass niggas. You hear me? Lance Parker, what's up, bro? Now, I'm just saying, man, you know, I've been in the joint, man, right? And I'm not bragging about this. And now that I'm at where I'm at in my life, I understand why I went to prison for the time I went to prison. And I understand, and I understand that it was a process through my life and my growth and development that I had to experience and go through in order to get to where I'm at. Because I wouldn't be where I'm at had I not went through that. Very humbling. But I've been around. Now pause, man. Think about what I'm saying, y'all, man. I've been in the joint. I've been to level 3, level 2, and level 1, right? And it's different being in a closed camp, being in the dorm camp, right? Big difference. Total different bit. You hear me? But yeah, man, I've been around every type of fun boy ass nigga you could possibly imagine. You're fake tough, think he's still a street nigga, but he really fuck with boys. You know, the dude that's not overtly feminine, but you know, he kind of cool, laid back, but he got some feminist way. You know, he stuff, but he's best with the. Oh my god, you got them fun boy niggas that think they broads. You got the big, handsome, burly ass. Oh my god, man. The gangster homo niggas, the Muslim homo nigga, the Christian homo nigga. Oh my god, Christian fun boy, Muslim fun boy. You hear me? Oh my god, 5%er fun boy. Oh god, body in the boot. Not god body in the booty ass boy. Oh shit, god body in the booty. What y'all know about the 5%er fun boy? Nigga talk about some gods and earths and Yakub and all that shit, and you messing with boys. So we're gonna dissect this from a perspective that only me and Cupcake can, from the, you know, aspect of me being a man, and I've been in the joint, and I know these type of fun boy niggas, and her dealing with these type of niggas that be in the joint messing with boys and then come home and mess with you chicks. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know how many times I done went on that VR floor, y'all, man. You understand me? I done went on that VR floor and seen these dudes who I know for a fact. I mean, I know these guys are messing with punks. It used to break my heart. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You hear me? You want to know why? Because some of these niggas who be in a joint, D in the booty ass, fun boy, gump ass niggas, right? Be having bad, beautiful women hitting that highway to come visit them. You hear me? Yes, it has Vernon 85, man. Yes, it has, bro. And it's terrible. And that's why real ones like us have to have the testicular fortitude to speak out against this shit, because we watching the feminization and the fun boyization of men, especially boys, to be specific, young boys. And I'm not even talking just black boys. I'm talking about all of them. We don't play the race card over here, like that. You know what I mean? Tap in and walk with us, man. This shit is serious, man. You know, because Jonathan Coleman, what's up, bro? I'm just saying, man, because y'all I'll be in the joint with, you know, and I'm not saying that all of these niggas come from the joint, right? A lot of guys who be on this DL fun boy shit ain't never seen a jail cell in their life, right? But when I'm telling y'all that it's a nice population of guys when they come home from the joint, these niggas, man, these used to break my heart, y'all. I'll be on that VR floor, and a nigga I know was kissing a punk on the yard, man. God damn, that's disrespectful. Go out there on that VR floor, you know what I'm saying? My sister bring my daughter to see me, or my daughter's mom will bring her come see me, or one of my female friends will come and visit me. You hear me? And I just be out there, and I see these niggas just with, I mean, beautiful women, beautiful bad chicks, man. And I just be looking at these niggas like, man, don't y'all know this nigga kissing a punk in the dorm, man? Y'all know this nigga messing with boys. He got just almost got rolled out the loop because he goddamn it was caught hitting the boy in the ass in the shower on a late night, on the late night, Friday night late, Saturday night late night. You niggas ought to be ashamed of y'all goddamn self, man. For real, man. Y'all niggas ought to be goddamn ashamed of yourself, man. So we definitely about to have CUPCAKE come up. She gonna speak on it. This is something she brought to me, and she said, "Brethren, let's talk about it." And you already know it's my sister. We definitely gonna talk about it because I got to know. Now, let me just say this: me being exposed on a day-to-day basis for about 5.5 years, being around all different types of fun boy ass, D in the booty. Oh my God, it's so disrespectful, man, for real, in the joint, man, right? And then I can tell you the difference between being in a level 3 camp, 2-man cell situation, being in a dormitory level 2 camp where it's dormitory and niggas is on bunks and it's like hella niggas all around. Oh my God. Level 1 is the same. You hear me? And yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. I'm just saying, man, I'm telling you, man, niggas be on some homo shit, man. It's just sad. You hear me? No, Jonathan Coleman. That's a good question. That's a real good question, Jonathan Coleman. No. Now let me say this though. Yes and no. Right? Yes, in the sense that there are still some prisons, especially those FBO, especially those USPs and level 3s and up in certain states and certain regions. I know this goes on in federal prisons. Like I said, you got the FBOP and then you have the USP system, right? FBOP is the Federal Bureau of Prison, which is like level 2 and lower camps, right? And the USP is the United States prison, where they got them level 3 and up, where niggas like niggas like Charles Manson and niggas like them niggas be at. You hear me? Yeah, man. My brother K-Roll, Wrestling Essence, was in the Fed joint. He told me when he was in a couple different places, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? My nigga Blade Monger with the $5 on the Cash App. What's good with you, bro, man? Appreciate that, man. Yeah, though, man. I done been around all type of homo niggas, man. You hear me? I know you niggas, man. It ain't about no gaydar, none of that soft ass shit you niggas be talking about, nigga. I'm talking about I've been around these guys, man. I know them when I see the actions. Let me tell y'all something. A man is the man he is when he in the joint. I know that sounds fucked up. That sounds crazy, right? But a man is who a man is when you see him in the joint. Cause it's all what it is. It's all on the flow, and there ain't no pistols in there. You can't call your home. Well, I mean, you can, but most part, you know, depending on where you at, niggas don't be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit can get real, and I've been around you niggas, man. So you know what I'm saying? Nah, when it come to the rape, man, nah. I mean, you can't rape the willing. You hear me, Jonathan Coleman, brother? These niggas be coming to the joint already fun boyed out. Come to the joint and be in there sucking dick for a squally. Oh my God, y'all, man. It was just terrible, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I got 3 numbers. Not proud of that, but I was young boy in the streets for real. So that lets you know I ain't bragging about that, but I'm saying for me to be 40 years old and I got 3 different prison numbers, that lets you know I was in the streets for real. I'm not bragging about that. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But and everybody who knows me wouldn't think that a nigga like me would end up going to the joint, especially 3 times. Right? Yeah, y'all heard what Black Monger said, man. You feel me? I really want y'all to hit that like button, man. I'm about to bring Cupcake up, man. I just want to talk my shit, man, because you know what I'm saying, her bringing this subject to me, it just brought back a lot of memories from when I was locked up, and I just remember a lot of niggas being on that VI floor with beautiful women, man, beautiful women. I be out there like, God damn, she don't know this nigga back here hitting something in the booty in the shower. That's crazy. And gonna go right on home and do the same thing to her. And y'all wonder where these STDs be being coming from too. Yeah, man. So we about to bring Cupcake up right now, man.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's going on?
Shalom, baby. Peace and blessings. Panel, everybody.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. We about to get straight to it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Meetings and greetings, everybody. Say what's up to Cupcake, man. You know what I mean?
Salute. All you kings and queens. Salute, baby.
She came to me with this, man, and you know what I'm saying? So I've been on Cupcake for a minute, and I know she wouldn't just be there and just try to be on some silly shit. You know, this is something that she has been personally experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Like in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like here recently, within what would you say, like the last 60 to 90 days or something like that?
60 to 90 days, brother, even past. This has been going on. I'm seeing a pattern. Mm-hmm.
Right. So, you know, when you start seeing things in patterns, you know what I'm saying, you know, that means it's happening in such a frequent way that it's not even that you're not taking, you can't even help but take notice to it. It's smacking you in the face at this point. You know
and making me look and pay attention. Like, okay, I done try to be a little subtle, drop a little hints, but since you ain't picking them up, how about this in your face?
Right. So with that being said, sis, I'm gonna let you go ahead and you know what I'm saying, break down the premise of why you came to me with this idea for a topic to talk about tonight. I'm gonna just fall back and let you go ahead and break it down, you know, and then we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get straight to it.
All right, I appreciate you, Virgil.
Yeah.
Well, what was going on? I was actually having one of my days where I reflect. I try to do that at least 2 or 3 days out the week, just examining certain things and such that nature. Well, this particular day, I was thinking about relationships and the relationships I've been in, looking at what I gained from them, looking at what they've gained from me, and where I need to polish up some things and grow. Throughout that meditation, honey, it just hit me like a lot of the men that I have, well, I can't say I've dated. Let me just say 3 of them that I've dated definitely was on that channel. But I seem to attract bisexual men and the sense of where they want to be with me. They want to create a foundation with me. And it's like, well, what's going on with that, baby? So it took me to different avenues and different trains of thought, meditating on it. But it's just real questionable because one of the things I was thinking was like, well, what is it about me that they like? And then I realized it's the comfortability. One thing that I've learned concerning men is that regardless if you're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever, if you're comfortable, you're going to be yourself. You're going to disclose things to that woman that made you feel comfortable. So me being who I am, baby, I ask questions and I have a very discerning spirit. So I pick up on certain things and I'm like, okay, well, since that dropped into me, how about this? I'm just going to be blunt and be straightforward. Have you dealt with men in any type of way? I don't care what type of way it was, if it was intimate, anyway, period. And a lot of them, I'll say 8 out of the 10 kept it 100. I already knew because, like I said, I feel things. I see things, So they'll keep it honest with me. And it's like, damn, well, why do you want to be with me then? Or why do you pursue certain things with me? So yeah, that's where that came in. I was just really meditating, baby. And I wasn't even looking for that. That's the crazy part. I was just naturally doing what I do as far as just, going through things and self-examining myself. And that came. And I'm like, okay, well, this is something I want to talk about. Because contrary to popular belief, it's more DLs than there is gay. And what I mean by that is like, you come across the man, I can see certain things, gestures, speech, behaviors, certain things I'll pick up on. And I cannot even know you and just be out grocery shopping or something or get my nails done, just something. And I look like, oh, that's another one.
Damn. I
see certain things. So yeah, that's where that came from, brother.
Yeah, man. That's, and it's just, hold on, man, listen. In our society today, you understand me, where we is ever being having our psyches imposed with this imagery pertaining to this so-called agenda. Juju was good, Man, the Pursuit of Purpose was good, Inspector Gadget was good, Black Market was good.
Gadget, everyone.
Man, listen here, man. I think this is important to have this conversation. If we ain't doing nothing but putting young ladies up on game, right? And also, for us guys, is because, a lot of y'all, not necessarily that you might be displaying any shit, because I don't think anybody rock with me doing display any homo shit that I don't pick up on. I pick up on some homo shit that how you type in your comment section. You hear me? But this is more of a situation where we just add in and because I'm talking about, this is crazy right here, but I can speak on it from my perspective and my experience, because like I said, I used to be on that VR floor, okay? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I used to be on that VR floor, man, and I used to break my heart, man. Like, damn, this girl looks good. Like, man, this girl, and girl, she hitting on the highway. Every time I got to visit, this nigga got to visit. She coming to see this nigga in the block.
Loyal.
Nigga in the block. Goddamn it, kissing punks, man.
And the thing is, it's like if that's what you want to do, that's okay. I don't have a problem with anybody doing anything. We are grown, live your life, baby. That's what it be. My issue is that these guys are not being honest. See, I've come across too many men that are comfortable with me to actually be honest when I ask, because I'm very upfront. I'm a very, okay, if I see signals, my spirit picks up on certain things. Oh, I need to inquire, baby, because I got questions. So I need to see. And a lot of times, like I said, 8 out of the 10 times, excuse me, that I actually did that, they were honest with me. They told me, you know, I can even think back. Child, I can even think back to like my really first real relationship. And I saw certain things even back then at that young age, and I felt certain things, but I'm like, okay, let's just see. Baby, I've been attracting them since I was young, 9, 10, 11, just young. And I remember my real first love, and I would always go to the studio with them. Like, you know, I do music, I sing, I rap, I do poetry, I write. I just everything that's just inspirational. So we would go to the studio and do certain things, right? And then all of a sudden, it just stopped. And I'm like, well, why do my homie, why all of a sudden he doesn't want me around? Like, I know you want me around, but, and then it was like, if you really wanted me around, I'll be there, but okay. So boom, come to find out this certain engineer, producer, he was a DL. You know, he had a whole family. He had certain things going on. If you met him, you would not believe that that's what he was, but it was. And that was that. So I can remember in my circle back then, I had another homie that we all went to the studio together with this specific engineer and producer. And this specific person, this is how I know he was messing around. This specific person came at my homie like that too. It didn't go too well. Like he literally came at my homie like, I will pay you to do whatever to me. Well, my homie wasn't on none of that. Yeah. My homie wasn't on any of that. So needless to say, he's not around, but that's neither here nor there. But that let me know my first boyfriend, because if he willing to give you $250, $500, and this back in the 90s, you know, to suck your, to do oral to you. Let me say that. And I know that because just like I said, my homeboy, he did the same thing with my homeboy that was within the same circle. And that was raps for that. So to me, it was like, okay, now all of a sudden I can't go to the studio. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. He was never angry towards me, or it would just be like, okay, well, such and such doesn't want you there. I'm like, yeah, all right. So that let me know maybe you got that $250, $500 to get some oral, to get some head. You probably did that. So it's been coming at me for like really a long time. One of my guys that I was with, I knew because we was friends for like 10 years. So anybody that I actually deal with is normally people that I already know. It's very rare that is somebody that I haven't known for quite a bit of time. So baby, listen. We cool, we kicking it. That's my homie, 10 years in strong. Why is you laughing? You making me laugh, Merge, too.
I read these niggas' comments. That's all. I read the comments. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lance Parker, Inspector Gadget. Shout out to my sister Sparkle.
I pray for that.
You hear me, Cupcake? Sparkle is in here. You hear me, Cupcake?
Oh, for real? What's up, baby? Oh, love. Peace and blessings, queen.
Y'all see
yes.
But y'all know, yeah, but you know what I mean? Just to you know, interject real quick. You hear me?
Okay.
Goddamn it. Yeah, Inspector Gadget earlier said that DL lifestyle is, yeah, we know it ain't new, but it's it has kind of transforming the state, because just like there's fake femininity, there's fake masculinity too.
And it's just lying at a whole.
Right.
At the end of the day, if that's what you choose to do, that is okay. Anybody that love you anyways, regardless if you're gay, lesbian, homosexual, whatever, they're going to love you regardless. Okay. So to me, it's like, you be who you are. If you don't all the way want men, that's all right. If you don't all the way want women, that's all right too. If that's what you choose to do, that's not my life. The thing is, stop coming up and lying and doing certain things and portraying yourself as an individual that really wants to be with a woman. See, that's where the problem comes in at. You see what I'm saying? Because you have to give us a choice. And what I notice as wild and lost and everybody is, most girls, they don't even care anyways if you got bread, or you make them feel a certain type of way, and or whatever the case may be. They're not going to care anyways if you tell them. So just be honest, they're going to rock with you because they have something that's going to benefit them in this day and age. It's not all of us, because it ain't me. But this day and age,
let's be clear.
Yeah, very clear. But that's what's going on. So for me, it's like, for you to be lying, that means you're not comfortable with who you are. You don't know who you are. You're not embracing who you are. You're not even embracing the possibilities that it might be a spirit on you, and that's really not who you are. But you so just wrapped up into so many different things that you believe that. Because for me, I believe it's a choice. And I've had discussions with individuals that are gay or bisexual, and they explain to me, and their stance were like, no, I was born like this, and this is just what it is, da 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 da. I can even remember growing up and seeing certain kids and just knowing like they're going to be gay. I don't know how I knew it, but I wasn't wrong, because they are today. Everything, I knew it. It goes deep. It's a choice. Listen, I've dealt with women myself years back. Okay.
See, so that's
been
what
there,
it is.
done
Right?
that.
Let me interject real quick again. See that now that you said that, that's what it is, and that's why they're drawn to you, because you.
And that's what I thought, brother. It's that spirit, because they don't understand these are spirits. So before I even get into that, I'm continue what I was about to say. So we gonna talk about it, brother. So they truly believe, okay, I was born like this. I was this, and that. No, you wasn't. What happened was, it was a heavy spirit of homosexuality or lesbian on you already. I don't know the reasons. It could be ancestral. It could be different things, but it was there. So it made you believe in your mind, this is how I was made. That's a lie. Anybody that understands the Most High, baby, listen.
But that's a lie from the. Let me come up for this.
The pits of the hell.
That's a lie from the deepest, darkest pit of hell. You hear me, man? Please believe it.
Absolutely. And I'm going to speak on it. I can speak the way I'm speaking because I've been there and done that. So let me say, now it's a spiritual thing. There is something that is attaching to you that's making you believe this is what it is. You're like, I'm so in love. I've identified as a male all this time, or I've identified as a woman all this time. There's no way. And you're not that gender. And you're like, there's no way that, the Most High didn't make me like that. That's a lie, period. At the end of the day, we are designed to be with one another. Okay. And as I speak, because I'm going to speak freely, because y'all speak freely, so I'm going to speak freely. I always spoke freely. So take it however you like to take it. And I have nothing. I have lesbian and gay friends that I love. You hear what I'm saying? And everything that I'm saying to y'all, I say to them. So it's nothing. And I'm sure they're watching. At the end of the day, it is your choice. I've dealt with women. I had a wife. Okay, look at the deep. I had a wife. Okay, I had certain things, but at the end of the day, I understand really what's going on. So it's like, if you're not even strong enough, don't even mix yourself if you're a woman up in that type of situation, or a man or whatever, because the demons and spirits is so powerful. If you don't understand certain things, you're going to fall, and you're going to start to believe that madness is the truth. And it's not.
Let's talk
okay?
about it.
It's indirect of what was governed for us as a woman and a man to be. So anything outside of that, that's lust. We might think it's love, baby, because it might feel good. You might think that, but that's not what it is. And I feel like, okay, you have to do certain things, you know, and have a certain level of self-control as well. Because it's not like, I love women, you know, in the sense of like, you're a beautiful woman. I don't care your nationality. If you're beautiful to me. You know, I love people. I think people are beautiful. So don't think it ain't sometimes because I've already had that spirit on me, you know. Don't think that it's not times where I might see somebody like, you know what, if it was back in the day, baby, but I choose not to go that path. You know why? Because I'm on a different route. I experienced that for whatever reason I had to experience. Don't know, appreciate it, it's whatever. Right. But it's definitely a choice. So I know it's a spirit. I'm like, it has to be for them to just want to, they love me. You hear? Right. They come forth to me and I'm seeing it and I'm like, okay, but this man is still trying to get at me, but I know I've never been wrong, Virgil, not pertaining to this. Like, I know you deal with men. Why do you want me? Is it the comfortability that I give? Right. Is it because it's that spirit?
Yeah, that's
because I have dealt with women.
Yeah.
What you say, baby?
I'm telling you right now, that's what it is. It's the residue.
I believe that.
It's the residue.
Absolutely.
It's the residue of the spirit of homosexuality now that you are in the process and have been in the process of parting yourself away from it.
Yeah, because it's been like decades.
Yeah, and it's
you
like
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. But it's the same thing with our childhood trauma, with our epigenetic. Listen, y'all hear me say this all the time, right? Y'all hear me talk about this all the time too. Epigenetically passed down childhood human trauma is a result of this. Everything, as far as these demons go anyway, goes back to our childhood. And now you have to start talking to your parents about the generational demons that might have been inherited. You hear me? Because our moms and our dads be having secrets. They don't be telling us.
And our aunts and our uncles, because I indulge. So it's a lot of homosexuality within the men. It ain't even too much the women.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people keep these secrets and don't be letting nobody know about. So you grow up with this residue on you. You hear me? And then things manifest in certain areas in your life, and you don't have no expression for it. And then the society, which is on straight demon time, is going to make you think that it's okay and you're born this way. You're just being who you are. When the Most High ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn fun boy shit, man. I'm letting y'all know that right now. So now that we sitting here getting into it, and you've been having these experiences, I want you to share some of them, the signs, some of the stuff that you just noticed, you know what I'm saying, that kind of just pulled your attention, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, I know it's a lot of chicks out there messing with these guys. You got to know these guys nowadays, y'all pseudo women. Y'all want to be bras and y'all don't even realize it. Y'all wearing the tight clothes and the purses, wearing down their makeup, getting your hair done similar to them. Y'all wearing I see men wearing bonnets.
It's all out of order.
Men wearing bonnets. Y'all just up here wanting to be the bitch so goddamn bad. I came home, CUPCAKE, and I'm like, goddamn, women can't have shit.
Nothing, brother. Nothing.
I mean, for real, sis, on some real stuff, CUPCAKE.
God.
When like I said, when I worked at Family Dollar, I seen it. And these dudes used to come in the store. They just was just like overtly. And then and this is my thing here too with this whole ideology, with this whole perception that's being imposed upon us, especially the kids. Like when you see guys who think they're women, right? Which is a psychological disorder, right? These guys put on a display of what a woman is in such a raw way that I think to myself, Cupcake, like, I wonder how women really feel about this or think about this, because women are the paraders of the LGBTQ element of
We don't like it.
the agenda. But hold on, let me finish it. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, I know if a critical thinking woman sit back and just think, like, this nigga's trying to take my place, and then look how he portrays himself as a woman. Look at the depiction of a woman that he is attempting to emulate.
Absolutely, because that's not us. That's not me. And that was one of the things that really bothered me. And that's how I knew it was a demon or a spirit or whatever you want to call upon that individual. Because I'm like, baby, real women and real ladies, we don't act like that, baby. We don't be doing all that extra things, and we can be loud and obnoxious, but you know they'll take it to a whole nother level. Like, well, hold on, I can't even relate to none of that that's going on. That's how I know.
Yeah, so go ahead and let us know some of them little things, some little quirks and shit you picked up on, man, that put these girls up some game. Because like I said, y'all girls out there probably messing with old fun boy ass dude, and y'all don't even realize it. And it's something that you probably noticed, and you probably just was like, and whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and talk to him, man.
Okay, well, one of the things is this. When you're dealing with a Downlo brother that I've seen, if you're out in a public setting and it might be a social gathering and other people there, and another gay man, like all the way gay, this is what he's doing, walk in the room and greeting.
Like,
they're very like they
we
can't
know he's
make.
a fun boy.
Yeah, we absolutely know. Everybody at the table know there is no misinterpreting any of that. Okay. One of the things is they avoid eye contact. You know, they can't look them in the eyes. Now, everybody else at the table or at the gathering or setting, they're engaging with the gay boys, because a real heterosexual man, he's never going to feel intimidated or away if a gay person or a gay man comes around. It's just never going to happen, because he's really solid in who he is as a heterosexual male. Okay. Another thing is they get over masculine. It's like they have to really prove that they are a man. And when I say that, it's like, okay, they're really say that this is my man. So he's really pulling me close, and he's doing extra things that I know he normally don't do when we're out, you know, just extra, just trying to make it be known like I love women and this is where I'm at. They're trying to prove that they're so masculine and so extra. It's a trip. Or even in that setting, and they might see beautiful women, because we're surrounded by those. So they're going to make it an extra point to point out, look at her booty, or look at how her breast is, or look at her body. Yeah, I smashed that. It's like they give so much extra to try to prove that they're actually heterosexual. Okay. These are really, really signs. I'm telling you. Okay. Another sign is if you may be having a conversation, you know, just with your girlfriend, your homie, whatever, and they bring up a gay man, and we're talking in depth with it, and they automatically just go to bashing. It's just straight up bashing, like, I don't understand. The ones that's trying to act as if they wouldn't do it is more than likely the ones that will. I even know that with the homegirl and the lesbian experience, but that's a whole nother issue. But I knew, just because she was so adamant about, I would never do this and I would never do that. You know, we're conversing, and I'm being honest. And she's like, I wouldn't go there. She's gay today. Gay. But I knew that. I had already picked up literally all the way there. And she was saying she's so against it. There are signs. I don't want to get too graphic, but I'm going to go here as well. A lot of men and a lot of people in general, they like to watch adult films. You know, pay attention to the certain things that they like to see, or certain things that you see that arouse them when watching videos. And sometimes you can just stumble across it. Because I tell you what, I had a homeboy. I'm sorry I'm laughing. That's just something I do. I smile when I think about stuff like, ooh, I knew it. I had a homeboy. I kind of felt it. I kind of felt it already, but I happened to come over there because I was like, you know what, we're gonna have like a little kickback, a little set, and we're gonna just vibrate and chill. So he was like, well, I'm about to turn on the TV, the DVD, or whatever the case might be. Baby, listen, he turned on the
I'm laughing
TV.
at what Uncle Diggity said. This nigga funny as hell, man. They
I
most
can
definitely
imagine.
should
Put it
not.
up there.
Uncle Diggity. Men shouldn't be searching the BB. No, they should not. God damn it. And if you is, you ain't no man. Because men don't like men. Men are not. Listen to me camera for this, y'all. I'm going to just say this and I'm going to let Cupcake finish. Men are not attracted sexually to men. And this is going to be another topic for another day. We're going to get into the difference between men and males and females and women. This is a goddamn difference. Go ahead, Cupcake.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I come in, I got the bottles, you know, like, okay, I got this, and that, get my little weed or whatever. He's like, well, I'm going to turn on the TV, the flat screen, the DVD. Child. Ooh, baby, let me tell you. What popped up on the screen was amazing, okay? It was a she-male. Like the
Transformer.
Baby, but listen, you wouldn't know until you get down to the genitalia area. Excuse me.
Genitalia.
Yeah. They was beautiful. I'm talking about, I was like, oh, she is so pretty. And they got the done, you know, and this is real quick, okay? Because once he caught it, you know, he turned it off, you know. But I was like, that is a whole dude. And I knew it because he had a penis. Wow. Okay. But my homie was watching that. So now, mind you, Vivi, who I am, because I'm just love, and I'm so honest. If you're around me, we just gonna be 100, baby. Whatever level. So I was like, what's this? He like, oh, Cupcake, that ain't nothing. I accidentally listened. Don't let them men say no accidentally nothing, okay?
How the fuck? How the hell you accidentally watching porn where the chicks is really got dicks?
Period. You specifically Googled this, okay? He asked like, so to be, this is honest. He Googled that, you know, and for some reason, DLs like to believe that nobody else has some type of common sense to pick up and see certain things. So, baby, he like, okay, that ain't what it is. I'm like, we gonna holler later because we been cool. And, you know, I ain't going for this, but we got people around. But I'm just like, you really, because I already seen the flags. So it's like little things that just might occur. Do not sweep them under the rug. You see certain gestures, mannerisms. Let me talk about this. Right. And get back to my one boyfriend. Okay. Like I said, we have been dealing with each other for 10 years or whatever. Boom. We get into a relationship. We was actually in one for 3 years. It was really serious because that's what I do. But within that relationship, he asked me to, he desired for me to do something concerning his anal.
Wow.
Okay. So I'm looking at this person and I'm understanding it's 10 years of friendship in. So I've divulged certain things and we've discussed because we never, you know, crossed lines. So it's like a real live friendship going on. So I'm like, okay, so you know, I know certain things, whatever. So he say to me, he's like, okay, well, I asked you to do that to me because I want to experience that. And if I experience it, I want it to be with you.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. Now I'm kind of curious because people lie so much and pretend so much. Now I'm kind of curious just to be all the way 100 with you. I'm like, okay, I really want to see if he ain't been tampered with, because it's kind of strange, for a man to even say this to a woman that he's with. Okay, it's
Uncle
kind
Diggity
of
said, "What
different.
the fuck, cupcake?"
Baby, listen, we gonna get there, Diggity. We about to dig, baby. We about to dig, okay? We about to be honest here, okay? So he say that, this. I did it. I did. So
Wow.
I knew, yeah, because I was curious. You have to understand. Now I'm thinking maybe he's already been playing with the boys and he's just not being 100. This is where my mind is going. But he's
Right.
not being 100 about it. And he's just saying, oh, you're the first one, whatever.
Oh, they call that
No,
shit pegging? It's called pegging,
it's
right?
called pegging and I pegged, okay?
Hold
Just to put that
on,
out there.
stop real quick. Let me stop real quick. Stop real quick. You niggas, man.
You,
You niggas. Now
woo!
listen here, man. Let me just say this real quick, man. And this is the reason why I want to have this conversation, because it be you niggas, man. You niggas is the reason why these chicks be saying the shit they be saying. You old fake wannabe masculine niggas. Y'all really be fun boys for real, for real. For whatever happened to you, whatever you got attached to you generationally, whatever it may be, right? And y'all still out here in this damn out here messing with girls and stuff, man. And just
Not being
like I said,
honest.
in the era we live in now, it's something that's societally acceptable. So now everybody's more prone, more adamant about being open about it. But it's still that what she was saying earlier, your natural instinct, your natural design as a man is what's going to prevent you from being super open about it, and it's going to have you shameful about it. And as an adult, as a grown ass man, you should be fucking shit you ashamed of. And I can't think of anything more shameful as a man than to not only be attracted to a man, but actually engage in sexual acts with another man, or should I say male?
Yeah. And this individual particularly, what I noticed is he would go up and down about, what I did, so that did let me know he hadn't been with a man just yet, but I already know what's to come. Okay, we're gonna get to that later. I already know what's to come. So he would go through certain things, like you said.
Hey, my nigga Blake Walker said, "Pause."
Come on, we're gonna talk. It's real talk. This is what we do, baby.
Real talk though. Let's go.
This is what we do. So I would see certain behaviors. I'm getting comfortable. I see certain behaviors within him where he's feeling away because he went there and allowed me to do it. But then on the next hand, I'm dominant. Okay. He want that. So like you said, your men are not designed to even be doing those type of things. So they're going to go through certain conflicts. Okay. Right. Needless to say, the relationship didn't last. Right. We're still cool. No worries. Now I'm going to bring you back to him. Now we're going to fast forward 3 years later. This is after my marriage failed. So I happened to come back in contact with him, and it was just strictly platonic. It was nothing extra. But baby, I couldn't get to it. I couldn't wait. I'm like, okay, have you been with a man? Because like I said, I ask questions. That's just who I am. If something is on my spirit or bothering me, I'm going to inquire. I need some type of clarification here. So baby, I seen him. We sit down for lunch and we just talking or whatever, just politicking. And I was like, did you get with a man yet? He was like, yeah. Oh, because they call me O too. Yeah, oh, I did. I said, I knew it. Because see, it really wasn't a surprise to me because see, Pandora's box, I opened it already. Well, I didn't open it. He opened it. I just went in the hole.
Man, pause, man. God damn you niggas, man. You niggas, man.
Yeah. So I wasn't shocked, but I mean, he's all the way there. And I knew that would happen because it's like, even though I do believe just because I experienced pegging, and how we went through things. I do believe he had never been tampered with at that time, but I also knew when the relationship ends, because it's gonna be an ending. We done went there now. I'm not even feeling it. I'm not, how can I say? It's not that I have a disgust or anything, but when I think of men, I think of strength, I think of power. So to me, there's no way two men should be just rolling around. And I know it might be contradictory because I've been with women before in my past, but that's feminine. I mean, I don't know. Just two testosterone dudes laying around. It just doesn't sit right with me. So I knew, okay, it wasn't going to last. No judgment, whatever. But yeah, when we came back around, I knew it, and he likes that. He enjoys it. Now, the thing that I had a problem with him, like I said, I'm very upfront. So I'm like, okay, well, you're not even telling these ladies, because now you had a whole nother baby. This is 3 years later after we separated. You have another child. You're dealing with women, but you're dealing with men too. And now you even deeper. I was the beginner. I guess I was the one that, opened up whatever it is that he wanted. You feel me? So it's like, man, you can't be doing that. And he's like, well, Cupcake, you don't understand, because he does call me both O and Cupcake. You don't understand that I'm not comfortable. And that's where, a lot of girls, whatever, don't understand. If a man is comfortable, I'm telling you, he's really going to break open and spill some things. I know. It was just like a safe place with me. I'm not going to put your name to nothing, and I'm not just going to put you out there and dog you. I'll never disrespect you for what you want to do when we're arguing. I'm on different things like that. So he's like, well, how am I supposed to tell a woman that it is? I don't give a damn what the situation is. You need to let her know what's popping, because you need to give her a choice. I'm telling you, it's more heterosexual, or not heterosexual, but homosexual, well, bisexual, let me say that. More bisexual men than there is homosexual. I'm telling you what I know, brother. Man left me for a man. I don't even know how I handle that. Like, I can kind of get more if it's a woman, but being that it's a man, that's going to take my psyche to a whole nother level. Like, damn, I was in love with a man that liked a man. How did I not see that? How did I not understand certain things? Like, this is real. You laughing? It's serious. It's hard out here.
I know it's serious, but I'm just saying this. As far as there being more,
I think so.
More bisexual males than there are homosexual females.
Yep.
I'm going to say
gay men. I'm talking about gay men that's openly gay. There's more Downlo than there are openly gay men. I don't have statistics.
Yeah, for sure. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying with that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Absolutely. Because when I'm grocery shopping, like I said, or skating or doing whatever I'm doing, I pick up on certain things. That's just like the individual. When my marriage didn't work, it took me like 3 years just to even want to deal with anybody seriously, especially intimately. I would go out on dates, but when I got to a point where I wanted to actually date someone, I can't stand you. I wish I could see the comments, because I know y'all going in. I love y'all. I know my people going in. What is that? That's an
repetitive pauses, man.
Okay, let me tell you this. Man, and for sure.
Repetitive pauses, man. You said that's the exit. Oh, yeah, Miss Pegabone.
Because, okay, I'm glad you said that, because I've never done that. You were not finna do that. So for me, it was like, you really want me to do this to you? Okay, this is what it was. But yeah, I don't even get down like that, but I pegged. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Past tense. I'm not talking about present. Okay, let's clear that up.
Man.
Okay,
You
with
niggas,
you.
what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man?
This is what we're dealing with as
Damn.
women. Listen, and then a lot of times, that's why a lot of our women is so masculine as well. Like we have many different reasons why the black woman or woman in general, because I know masculine white women and everything else. So it's like that's another angle because y'all are really when I think about it, y'all really coming at me like, and I'm gonna speak for me. Like, you really want me to dominate you? You really want me to do certain things to you that's not good, not right, things I wouldn't do as a woman. How do you think I'm gonna look down on you? I'm gonna feel a certain type of way about you. Now, I might not show that because I'm not a disrespectful type of person, but understanding in my sight, I'm not respecting any of this because I desire a man. So the fact that you're even saying that this is what you want is a problem. And it's more of them than y'all think. Okay. It's the homies. A lot of the homies. Like I said, people comfortable with me. And you can be. You absolutely can be. Regardless if I'm doing a cast like this, I'll never blast you. I'll never, step on that trust that you gave me. And I appreciate it because I'm able to have this conversation and to help me and anybody else.
Right.
If you got a man that always want to be with the homies, how can you always want to be under Tyrone and you got Miss Karen or Cookie or whatever over here? You got a whole feminine energy, but every day or every other day, you're talking about you want to kick it with your boys. That's a sign. Okay, because no grown man, no grown heterosexual man is going to prefer to be under their boys outside of their women, unless the woman's just beefing. It's just something like, I gotta holler at my boy. Outside of that, no. Okay, you can kind of get it off when you was a teenager because we're hustling at home, boys, homegirls. You can kind of get that off then, but as a grown man, you're constantly wanting to go over Tyrone's. Every time I turn around, Tyrone call you jumping. It could be AM, PM, it don't matter. You're jumping. You constantly want to be there. You're probably a DL. Your man is probably doing extracurricular activity because I don't know no strong heterosexual man that always want to be around they boys more than they woman. I don't know. Now I had a homegirl say, well, what if he's just using Tyrone as a way because he's cheating with a woman? Okay, that may be. That's plausible.
Right.
But every day, every other day, you ain't seeing that much of that girl, whoever you creeping with. You always want to be with him. That's a sign. No heterosexual man always want to be around their boys. Period.
Yeah, hold on. Let me add to that real quick though, CUPCAKE. I'm gonna just add to that though, right? Not only that, if you gonna be a nigga, let's just be fair and say, oh well, he could be messing with a girl or girls, chicks, women, whatever, right? True. Okay. Let's play devil's advocate. Okay, so if he is, right, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a certain point when you can only use your homeboy's name so much. It's gonna get to the point to where amongst my circle of friends, we call it burning our name out, right? Like it's only so many times, let's say, and this is to I say my brother Court because this is my nigga. You hear me? He's a married man now, so this is of course past tense. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like it's only so many times he gonna be able to use my name as far as like I'm about to go get up with Virgin. You feel me? I'm about to go get up with Stats.
Absolutely.
That being the excuse for him to go mess with Broadway if that's what he's doing before it starts to get out of control. And then you ain't, you know what I mean? Because I got stuff going on, and it's just gonna slink up, and you gonna burn my name out, bro. And not only that, you putting a negative stigma about your homeboy, and perception of your woman about him. Yep. It's something that you doing, right?
Exactly.
So about that too, though.
And as a woman, we're gonna be like, well, why you always want to hang around with Virgil's old nasty butt? Every time I turn around, he popping on something. He doing something. You always want to be with Verge. We absolutely think like that because I'm at the point now. I don't really like you, Verge. I'm not gonna be rude to you, you know. But it's like he ain't about to be coming around here like that, bringing that mess and them spirits and all that crap around here. It's a different level. So you're right. You will burn out your friend's name. That's what I'm saying. And then after a while, Verge ain't about to be rocking with you. You'll be like, you know what, Cupcake. I gotta feel her energy because she know you was some bullshit. You know, it's just too much. You're gonna fall back, or I'm gonna make you fall back. Like you ain't coming around here. Okay, I love you, but over there, yeah. So if your man always want to be with the boys, because he's probably playing with the boys. They probably playing for real.
My nigga man said,
you know, because I've never had any. I can't read it, so you have to say what he said. I can't see it, but I'll say this.
The guy just said, so if a straight man asks his woman for anal, is he DL or is that just another position? Karma Sutra, etc. Old demon time ass shit, man.
Okay.
Nah, he's just a fun boy. That's all the answer is to that.
Yeah. Let me say this, okay? Even if he had not been, because like I said, the gentleman that I was actually with hadn't been with a woman yet, and I know it because I was curious. I just had to see because he asked me that, and I can tell that it hadn't been tampered with. But now today, baby, it's been tampered with. It goes down. Okay.
Pause, man. Pause.
Yes. Pause. Yeah, it goes, and that's my boy. You know, I got nothing but love because he probably watching. You know, I got a lot of love. You know what I'm talking about. You know, but it's all good. I love you, but I knew
you niggas is terrible, man.
They're very, y'all are very peculiar creatures. Y'all never cease to amaze me in a lot of different things. And okay, another factor is, okay, what if he just wanted her to play with the anal? Because that's what he said, right? If you want I've never done that. I don't knock anybody that does. For me, I didn't like my virginity being taken. So that wasn't a joyful experience to me. It was painful, it hurt, period. So I can just imagine an anal. So as a man, how can you even want to do? Because I don't want my gay boys, because y'all my peoples, but it still is like, how can you even want that? That it gotta be painful.
Listen here, man.
It has to be.
Let me tell you, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna have a conversation another day on this, right, though, y'all. And I'm gonna get to the spiritual roots of where this stuff comes from, because we want to get down to the realness of it, man. You ain't supposed to be doing none of that shit, man.
Period. Period.
Y'all ain't ready for that. No. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation, but that's another topic for another day.
Oh, they ready, and if they gonna get ready, okay? Either or, it needs to be talked about. It's gonna be discussed, because at the end of the day, it does take us back to like way back in the roots, even with slavery and certain things like that, and butt breaking and just jail. It really is a deeper thing with that, and the spirit is so heavy. People want to take out the spirit. It's a spirit on you, okay? It's not your choice. That spirit's just been so comfortable in you for so many years. Now you believe everything that it's trying to convey to you, okay? This is just being honest. And I can say this because I've dealt with women, and I know it's a choice. I know it's a choice. Yeah. Period. I just happen to be strong enough to be able to fight that spirit. That's why this is not the I don't want to say average person, but the regular person, or whatever you want to call it. This is not something you want to tap into, whether it's male or female, because it's on a whole nother level that you ain't going to understand. And you're not going to be strong enough to fight it if you ain't built strong, period. I could be very well talking about I love women, all that. I had a wife, like I said, okay, in strip clubs a lot of the times. So what comes with strip clubs is certain things. That was all lust. That it was a spirit of lust. It was me trying to get gratifications for whatever needs that I needed to be met at that time, and it didn't matter if it was a woman. It's a choice. And if you choose to do that, cool. Live your life. Just let me know. I salute all of the 8 men out of the 10 that I know for a fact mess around that were honest with me. I respect them to this day. We are all right till this day because you kept it 100. You gave me an option. And see, that's where the problem come in. You DLs are not giving us ladies an option. That's a problem. It is for me. Because I'm very straight up. I'm having a discussion and people are looking at me that I don't even know. And I'm like, yeah, I've dealt with women years ago. See how easy that is?
Right.
Whatever you get from that, or however you may feel from that, that's your right. You have that choice. I'm still standing strong, tall, and knowing who I am. That happened. So what is so hard about you men being a man? Tell me, what is it so hard about these DLs just being honest? Like, I like both of you.
And I'm gonna tell you what it is though. Like, and it goes back to what I just said. Let me take a sip of my motherfucking drink. You hear me? Right? Because that ain't no man. Let me be clear. Let me be real clear when I say this, and just to make sure y'all know I'm got them glasses off. You hear me? If you are a homosexual male, you are not a man. You're not a man, goddammit. Men are not sexually attracted to men in any form or fashion. Not in that way. Men do business with men. We collaborate with each other, like-minded ones. We build things with each other for generations to come. We build long-lasting friendships with each other, homeboys, brotherhood, but nothing sexual. Right? Nothing at all. So if a male is sexually attracted to another male, he ain't a man. And I tell any fun boy ass nigga that to his face. How about that?
Yeah, because a lot of them want to be dominated by the woman. A lot of them want the woman that they've said, okay, for me, he wanted to feel disrespected. He wanted me to belittle him. He wanted me to, you know, just treat him in a not a masculine way, just really feminizing him. Okay. Yeah. These are desires. And then it's a conflict of interest within me because I'm like, I can't be with a man like this. You know, this is not what it is. I need certain covering. And then also it was just like, if you're all bitch ass, excuse my language, this really what you want me to do?
You bitch ass nigga, you.
Yeah, like I'm a do this. Okay. But I'm thinking that it's gonna make you feel away. Nah, man, that spirit is so strong, it make them want it more. The more you disrespect, the more you just filthy. How can, as a woman, like, there's no way that I can ever take you serious. This is popping off. Brother, this is really happening. It's so many men walking around. Oh my gosh, I have so many stories. I even had one person. Now, okay, am I stupid or you just think you that smart? That's how I was figuring when I'm listening to this, okay? He like, well, I got out, blase boom, and I went to, like, I guess it was a swinger club here in Columbus, Ohio. This is Columbus, Ohio. So he like, I went to a swingers club. I'm gathering that's what it was. And I was seeing different things in different rooms, but I was just chilling up against the wall. I went with my cousin. Okay, so you go to a swingers club. You seeing dude on dude action. You seeing girl on girl action. You seeing all types of orgies and all this. You placed yourself in this situation, and you mean to tell me you just sit on the wall? Get the no heterosexual man, okay? Is ever going to even go in that type of environment. That's not their energy. That's not nothing. But I'm looking at him. That was one of the 10 that didn't keep it real. I'm looking at him like, okay. All
So
right.
he's telling you that he telling you that he went to this what's this, a sex club? He's telling you this story?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it had to be a sex club. It had to have been, because what he was saying, you walk in, okay, you see the bar, whatever, regular stuff going on, but then you go to the back and you got men on men, you got women on women, you got men, women, and everything popping off orgies, but he just chilled on the wall. Get the, you know.
The fact
Where
that
we
you
not
even
finna do
listen, the
this.
fact that you even have the gall to be like telling me this story is having me looking at you like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
Let me say what my man Inspector Gadget just said, because this takes me back to what I did a video, a stream on this just the other day. NAMBLA, that needs to be stopped too, since the youth are being targeted and they are before their sexual prime introduced to such lifestyle. Yes, exactly. This is why this conversation is important, because, right, through the programming, this is how this stuff is coming in our society, and it's not just affecting children, right? But listen though, when you see it in the adults, it's from something that stemmed from childhood. You better believe it.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that he touched on that, because they are systematically doing things to our children and programming them to believe that this is okay. Right. Now, like I said, whatever you choose to do, that's fine, but you have to give the kids a chance to develop their minds and develop certain things so they can make a choice if they're going to be on that demon. Say certain things to me, she'd be like, well, you see the little boy in the dress? That's kind of confusing, sister. I said, I know it is, because that shouldn't be the case. See, I'm very blunt with children as well, on a level that's socially acceptable to me, to speak to a children about the truth. Like, it's never all right for a little boy to have on a dress. I don't care what they're talking about. Absolutely not. It's not okay. So yeah, that's very deep. They are first of all, the black man's important, the black woman's important, the white man, white woman, whatever. We're all important, but what's the main target is our kids. Yeah. They don't care about us. And we what, 40 plus club now. They need to get a whole new generation going on to bring forth that agenda that they're pushing forth. Right. So yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, that's why I said I did a whole live stream on this just a couple of days ago. That NAMBLA logo, that's the thumbnail and everything. Y'all go check that joint out. Y'all be on the lookout for this organization, the North American Man Boy Love Association. I mean, just let's listen to that, man boy. Don't that just sound like some super weird, creepy pause? Like, man boy love. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Like, that sound crazy. And this stuff is coming in our society heavy, man.
Mm-hmm. And it does, because now I had actually seen something where they're trying to, and this is steering towards pedophiles. It's some type of ideology where they feel like they're trying to say it's okay for a man to be with a little girl, or for a grown woman to be with a little boy. Yeah. And I can't remember the term that they use, but they're trying to say, well, it's natural if me as a grown man is lusting after this 3 or 2 or 4-year-old, because that's just what it is. That goes back to, that's just how I am, bull crap, and it's okay, because if she doesn't tell me no, now mind you're talking about a child, boy or girl, if they don't tell me no, that means it's okay and they're inviting me. It's so many different things that's to that, it's just such a bigger agenda. Like you just said, it's so deep. This runs deep, and it's all spiritual.
Let's see what Uncle Diggity said. Okay, Uncle Diggity said, ain't nothing stopping or curving that but the parents at this point. They about to go full steam at the kids. Yes, they are. And those who don't have solid structure about to be hit. That is a fact. I think Inspector Gadget said, Peter.
That's the main target.
This is why I fuck with Inspector Gadget, because this is something that I asked myself too, and I didn't find anything on it, Inspector Gadget. It's a beautiful question, though. Is there a NOGLA, a North American Woman Girl Love Association?
I wouldn't be surprised. I
I
wouldn't be
haven't
surprised.
found anything on it. Trust me, I haven't found anything on it. Maybe it's not called that, if there is such an association or organization, but there's not that. There's not a NOGLA.
And I think it may be only because
I
like
wouldn't
we
be
have been
surprised
so
if it
many.
isn't. That is an awesome question, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, I believe so. Like even if it's not like, everybody seeing it, being that we have so many different feminists and so many different things going on, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a secret society such as that. It is for a male, so why is it so hard to comprehend that it may be for women?
Right, and then that's another thing too, is that people don't know that there are a lot of nice percentages of sexual violators that are female.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I just wasn't trying to keep it strictly to men being predatory.
Right. Now let me just say
Absolutely.
this. Just say this. Now y'all know Cupcake done been up in that old Ville, man. She done been up in that old
Yes.
dormitory, man. So I want you to go ahead and talk about predatory women, man, because it's like we gotta keep it fair and balanced. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Gotta keep it fair and balanced. So you know what I'm saying? Put them because a lot of girls probably done, man, listen, I done heard some some chicks done told me some shit, man. You hear me? So
Women are very predatory.
That's some information that chicks could know. You know what I'm saying? Like when this how you know for sure that a chick is on some other shit with you, and that puts in the perception of the chicks you allowed in your personal space, especially around your kids and shit like that.
Oh, absolutely. Women are definitely predatory, and I think that they're more crafty and more sneakier at it than men are. Okay, because first of all, you're not going to automatically assume, especially back in the day, that a woman's going to be that type of person. You have to pay attention to behaviors and mannerisms. Okay, I've come across plenty of women outside of this door where I knew off top, like, okay, I know what you want to do with me. And I'm talking about even as young, but they got some type of vibration off of me, like, we're not going to try this one. So there's a lot of women that's out here, and not just on girls, they're sexually violating you boys. A lot of y'all being raped and molested and touched, and y'all don't even understand how violated y'all been as little boys, because y'all seem to think men make y'all think that it's okay. Oh, a woman did that, she did that.
I've been getting pussy since I was 8.
Yeah, do you know how damaging that is? Really not okay. Okay, but y'all not supposed to be, because see, y'all men, so y'all not supposed to look at it as like y'all been violated or raped, and that's exactly what was happening to y'all. Y'all ain't had no business smelling nothing and touching nothing at no 8, 9, 10 years old. No business. And I know women that prey on that. I know it. Actually, I know somebody that's like, why I know so many. It's crazy. I actually know somebody that's locked up right now, and it's a her, and she's locked up for that, violating, having a little girl give her oral sex. Okay. Now, mind you, we have been hearing about certain things with this individual for years, but anybody that wasn't close to her, like me, I wasn't super close. I just know who she is. I never picked up on that. So it was like, oh, they tripping. I don't think they tripping though. So you definitely have to be aware and pay attention to women predators. You absolutely do. Man, listen, I got a gay homeboy. We're going to go back to this DL, because see, everybody think that DL is just pertaining to women, but it can pertain to men too. And what I mean by that, he was like, okay, I met my guy. I'm just going to say Lamar. I met Lamar, in the gay club, blase boom. He came across as just being gay, not dealing with women at all. Come to find out, Lamar had a whole wife in a whole nother situation, but my gay homeboy didn't know. See, this DL goes on different levels. It's not a gender specific thing, because it all boils down to lying. You're a liar. You lying to yourself. You lying to the people around you. You're doing a lot of different things. So that's why I think it bothers me the way that it bothers me, because you need to be confident in who you are. If this is what you doing, you confident when you doing the action. If this is who you are, just be 100 about it.
But let me say this though, cuz let me just say this. And this is what it is, right? We he said Lamar the troll from Revenge of the Nerds. You talking about the black dude from Revenge of the Nerds? Yeah. This nigga Lance Parker, man. He talking about black dude from Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, that nigga was a funny.
Yeah.
No, this is what it is.
Yeah.
The people who are allowed and open with it, they just have fully invoked that spirit. That spirit. I mean, they have become that. They have allowed it to consume them, and they are of the manifestation of that spirit in this reality. But see, with these guys that's on the down low, these guys are, you know what I mean?
They lukewarm, like the scriptures say. You lukewarm. We're going to spit you out.
They still got that, they still ashamed. They're ashamed still because that's that natural, like I said, when you as a man, designed from the Most High, that's not what you're designed to do. And if you're in a struggle with that struggle is that motherfucking spirit trying to consume your ass, man. You
can fight it and you can defeat it. You know, the contrary belief, you can. Okay. It might not be easy, especially if it's been on you as a child. Because like I said, I can see plenty of people where I knew that they were going to be that way and they are that way now.
Right.
I knew it. I picked up on it like, ooh, my little cousin going to be little. I seen it. And they are. But you can fight it. It's just that you have so many people making you believe, because they're talking to somebody, making them believe this is not a choice. You was just born like this. No, you just happen to be attached to a spirit, which is really messed up within your birth for whatever reason. But no, you're not. If it's so disrespectful to the Most High, it's so disrespectful if he bore you as a woman or a virgin as a man, and you decide that you want to be a woman, and now I decide I want to be a man. That's just saying that he don't know what he doing.
Right.
It's a total disrespect to the Creator.
Now let me say this, Cupcake. Right. And let me say this. No sin is greater than or lesser than any other sin, right? Right? Let me come up for this too. Hold on, I'm gonna come up for this one, man. All right. No sin is greater or lesser than the other one, right? But the Most High, man, right? The Most High looks at certain sin a certain way, right? As a spirit, personally, so to speak. If we can personify such things, which we can't, we can only attempt to. But if we're going to do that, right? Just think about it like this: when it comes to certain types of sin, the Most High just like he looks at it all the same, but the certain ones he just be like, yeah, but that one though, like it's all bullshit. It's all y'all all fooling on all of it, but the certain stuff I'm gonna be looking at you like you sin, but you did that sin though. Let me tell y'all how the Most High feel about homosexuality. You know when you this is to my Columbus niggas, Cupcake. You know what I'm talking about. You know how the Most High feels about homosexuality, y'all. Cupcake, walk with me. We ride down Frank Road on the way to court, leaving the goddamn workhouse. That smell that's in the air, because the Franklin County FCCC2, which is known as the workhouse in our city, they have a male side and a female side, right? On the way there and in between there and downtown, it's the wastewater treatment plant. And it smells like straight recycle.
Disgusting smell.
It smells like straight recycle. We're gonna talk about recycle. We're gonna talk about recycle at a later day. And when I bring it up, I'm gonna talk about this show right here. Y'all gonna be like, oh, that's what you was talking about. Right? Smell like straight doo-doo shit way to court up Frank Road. That's how when you smell that smell, if you happen to be unfortunate enough to ever ride past the wastewater treatment plant in your city and smell that smell in the air it's at, That's what the Most High thinks and feels about homosexuality.
And I'm glad you even brought that up, brother, because I was having that talk, one of my gay friends, they were asking me, they was like, well, do you think that the Most High is angry with me, or I'm going to go to hell, or whatever,
Oh, you should
whatever.
have told him most
And I
definitely
said the
yes.
same thing. And I said the same thing you just said. I was like, well, let me say this. No sin is greater than the other. But there are particular things and specific things that I feel like it touches the Most High in a different type of way. Okay. I know.
No, my fault. I
And
just want to say, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep going. Well, I just had
no
to
worries.
interject. What I'm saying is this. Not only that, if you read the Bible, I mean, he specifically speaks on this stuff numerous times. How what
Absolutely.
he thinks
Because
about
we
it.
know about Sodom and Gomorrah.
So
We know about that place that he destroyed. We know about that. And even, okay, we get it that he destroyed it because it was homosexuality, lesbianism, and different things going on. If we even indulge a little deeper with that, when he got Abraham or Moses, Lot, when he got Lot and his wife, the angels, escorted them out of there. He specifically said, look, y'all don't look back. Now, if y'all look back, y'all gonna be consumed, in the same way. Okay, well, they moving. Lot's wife, she's so disobedient. Just women sometimes, we just a mess, child. She looked
hard,
back and she turned, baby, listen. I know, I am one, baby, listen.
just
So,
hard. Shut up.
She turned into a pillar of salt. So, with that, I feel like it even goes deeper within the homosexual and bisexual, the LGBT or whatever, how he really feels about that.
Right.
For him to tell the people that he's letting escape because he's cool with Lot's cousin, his Lot's cousin is homie. So he's letting him get his family and everybody up out of there. He still said, like, don't look back or I'm telling you, gonna be destroyed. That's deep. That's deep for that particular sin because we all fall short, baby. Ain't no one sin greater than the other. We just established that. But for that particular sin, and for him to go to that extent after destroying them and giving those certain commands, I think that goes a little deeper.
It does.
With the Most High.
Right. Because let me tell y'all why. And I got to talk about this in computer terms because this is a way that I've found that people get it and understand and comprehend it like that. Because when you try to talk spiritual things to people who have no inner outer understanding of the spiritual, it's like you talking gobbledygook to them, right? But you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When it comes to this situation right here, man, you know what I'm saying? This stuff goes deep. You know what I mean? And like I say, referring to the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, you got to think when them boys came through, when the Baphomet representatives came through, they went past all the beautiful women. They went to the house and wanted the men.
Yeah. And knocked on the door. Hold up. This is so how disrespectful. They knocked on the door like, look, we heard you got a somebody that was, in your crib. We heard he in there. Bring him on up out of here so we can do with him whatever we want to do with him. Do you see how wicked that spirit is?
Now listen,
and the
I'm already
homies
up for this cupcake.
Now, and the homies is so cool. The homies is like, listen, I got virgin daughters. This is how I know that sin is just a little bit more deeper to the Most High. Because they like, look, he like, I got virgin daughters. You can have them, but do not touch this man. Do not do what is wrong. They so savage and is so much on that demon time, got that spirit on. They like, you know what? You think you too good too. So how about this? We about to bust up in here. We're going to take the man that you got with. We're going to take you to, and we just going to devour you. Then them angels came through. Like, you know what? We about to blind y'all because y'all tripping. You lucky that's all we did. You have no idea what we finna do.
Right.
This is just a precursor of what's about to happen. But yeah, go deep. Go ahead, baby.
And that's what you took it right out of my mouth. I mean, that's exactly what I'm about to say. Like, y'all got to understand that paradigm right there, man. These guys were so consumed with the spirit of homosexuality and promiscuity and lust. You hear me? That Lot offered them his virgin daughters. No, they said that those angel dudes was so beautiful. They wanted the men who they didn't understand was angels of the Most High. They were so beautiful. They were so consumed by the spirit of lust and homosexuality that they didn't even care. They didn't want the girls.
They wanted them.
And this is perfect correlation to what we're talking about, because this spirit is rampant today in our society, and this is how it manifests through these guys and girls who are being confused. And this goes back to what I talk about when I said we're being confused about gender and sexuality, so we become perceptually prepared to live and experience a society reality where there is no sexuality. And that is the Baphomet agenda. Now we getting back to Harry Potter, and we getting back to J.K. Rowling with the what? Solve, et Solve, coagula tattooed on their arm. See how all this stuff is connected, man. You hear me? So I like having conversations like this, because like no matter what we talking about, it's gonna come back to what I just said. They always gotta come back to the source, right? Always gotta get back to the root of it. And this spirit is rampant in our society today. You see it on display. It's being paraded. It's being promoted.
And they're minimizing it, as if it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I can remember growing up, honestly, we didn't see a lot of that. It wasn't as open. Like, even when I came home, I was so surprised, even all those years back. And that's when it was being ushered in. Now, mind you, I'm a woman that dealt with women, so don't get this twisted. I talk about what I talk about because I can talk about it, okay? That was already ushering it in for it to be okay. And in our era, that wasn't all right, because we understood biblically and spiritually that's not how it was designed to be. Now, I'm not saying that he hates y'all or me, because I've been there too. He hates the sin. He doesn't hate you. He hates the whole concept of that whole situation. The concept of a man being with a man or a woman being with a woman. He hates that whole concept.
It's like a slap in the face, man.
It's so disrespectful.
Right? Just think about it like this. You created let's say for my man Uncle Diggity, man. Uncle Diggity, you made a beat, right? You made a hot ass track. And somebody else took the track, but they changed it, trying to make it their own or remix it or turn it to something different. But it's like a distorted version of what you originally created. And then they made more money off of it than you did. That's like a slap in the face. It goes against the Most High original design. It's like a slap in the face, man.
It's an actual slap.
Because nothing can come from that. Nothing can come from two males interacting sexually that has anything to do with the Most High, or anything righteous, or anything right and exact, anything natural.
That's the truth. Or in women as well. There's nothing natural about that. Like I said to any of my gay or lesbian friends, hopefully you're not offended. And if you are, you're going to be all right. I love you. We'll work it out.
How about this? And we're going to do this
okay.
too. We're going to do this too, Cupcake. If you offended, choose not to be. How about that?
Exactly. And that's my point, because y'all speak freely and y'all want, everybody. And this is just people in general. We want people to hear us and understand us. That's fine. So also hear my perception and hear where I'm coming from, because I've never been slow. So even when I was indulging with women, I'm having this same conversation. This is how I operate. I'm having the same conversation with the woman that I'm dealing with, saying that what we doing ain't right. I'm just like that. So I'm like, you understand? Okay, you're saying you love me, but do you really understand? You really don't love me. It's just really a lust thing that's going on right now. It's deeper. So it's like, please don't be offended. This is fair game, fair talk. We at APPRO Talk Live, and this is what we do. Just be open to hear something outside of what you believe, because you want us to hear something outside of what we believe.
Right.
Fair exchange ain't no robbery, baby.
Definitely ain't never no robbery. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to the words that are tattooed and etched on the Baphomet's forearms as he is in this pose. And if y'all do your research into this pose, this is a pose that Freemasonry uses in their rites of passage to get to higher degrees, right? It says, et solve coagula, which basically roughly translated means the dissolving of what the Most High created. Basically the dissolving or the destruction of what the Most High originally designed. Notice how this image has breasts like a woman, the head of a goat, the arms and body and torso of a man, wings as if it's flying. And not to mention it has the crescent moon right there above it too, right? See, signs and symbols are for the learned and the study, right? Not to mention it's a caduceus right there with a, oh my God, man. This imagery.
Come on, talk about it.
You understand what this imagery is, and you do your research into this stuff. It's when you see it, it's like when I showed y'all the flowers the other day, the Disney image with the flowers, and I pointed out SEX in the middle to y'all. You feel me? So whenever you see that image, if you ever see that image again, that's all you're going to see. You're not going to even see the flowers. You're going to see sex. It's going to smack you in the face. You're like, damn, I didn't see it before. And that's what this image represents right here.
It's like the total opposite of everything the Most High stands for.
I'm talking about like personified. You hear me? It's like a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. You hear me? That's equivalent to what it is. It's like a slap in the face, man.
Absolutely.
So
and it's no. Go ahead.
No, just saying, so we ain't going, not to get it twisted. No sin is greater than less than any transgression, right? But it's like I said, there's certain things that, just like with us, like, I can forgive people for life, but certain shit you do, I'm gonna be looking at you crazy. Not that I'm not gonna forgive you, right? Not that I'm not gonna be able to forgive you for it, but I'm definitely not going to interact with you and rock with you or support anything you're doing.
Absolutely. Oh, okay, that's a whole nother talk. But yes, you're absolutely right. It's just like if you show me certain things, and even if I once love you, I can't rock with you the same. That's the same way the Most High is. Like, okay, if we're created in His image and we feel the way we feel, how do you think that the Creator feel?
Right, about this image right here. Now that was profound what you just say to a degree. If we created in the image of the Most High, this isn't the image of the Most High.
No.
And this is what we're being made into through the dissolving of what the Most High originally designed and created.
Absolutely.
Right? Et solve coagula. J.K. Rowling got that tattooed on her arm. She's the author of the Harry Potter series and movies franchise.
Which?
So that just gives you an idea or put a perspective or in a wider perspective or proper perspective of what the hell we dealing with out here. Notice I said hell.
And this is even a glimpse. We're just talking about the surface level of it.
Right.
Yeah. And he's so cocky. Like, this is cocky. Like you said, he puts it right in front of our face. That's some cocky, man. That's super arrogant. Very arrogant. And this should let you know he hates us. Right. This is why he's doing it. He hates us because the Most High loved us. He could not understand how the Most High could love us on top of his pride, just want to take the throne. He hates us. So do you truly believe anything that's coming from this type of imagery or anything that's connected to that is really helpful to you or going to help you in the long run? Come on.
And it's funny
man,
because
we really go ahead.
No, I said it's funny because if you look at this, and this is inversion personified right here, you got a lot of people from the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda, right? That goddamn it be talking about God this and God that and God this and God that, right? You hear me? And I'm not. I'm just putting into perspective. I'm putting in the proper context because, you know, even for me, like I'm not a holy sanctified God, so don't make it. Don't get it twisted or messed up or confused or none of that. I'm not a man of God in the sense living my life for that, but I'm just speaking on the sense of things in our society and you know, speaking in a spiritual aspect because we have a spiritual aspect to our reality and you know, our whole thing that's going on here. And I'm not stupid to not know that. You hear me? But that doesn't. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm definitely will be going where the same person going. How about that? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here you know, doing certain things in a certain manner as to which like I'm putting on a persona or using certain things as a scapegoat or, you know, just when it fits my narrative or what I got going on. You hear me?
Absolutely.
The same thing if I talk about for the LGBTQ element of the part applies to myself. How about
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm glad that you touched on that basis as far as that community always saying God this and God that. Okay, they are talking about their God, but their God is not my God.
Right.
Their God, you know, if you really even go back to the concept of the word God and where it comes from, where it derives from, it has nothing to do with the Most High. That's why names are very important.
Right.
You know, I have a lot of people that say, well, he doesn't matter. He knows what we're talking about. He doesn't care if we're calling him not by his right name. Okay, my name's ORENDA. They call me Cupcake, and you may hear, oh, if you come to me and be like Lisa, I'm going to have a problem with that. My name is not Lisa. Okay.
Right.
So if I feel the way I feel, how much more does the Most High feel? See, they strategically done different things, and that's where Christianity taps into because no, that is not, listen, if you know who you are, you know you're Israelite and you know these certain things. It's not a religion. It's a bloodline. It's something totally different. It's connection to the Most High. Christianity is just like an umbrella effect from the true identity of who we are. Okay. You know, so it's like, if you don't want somebody to disrespect you, why do you think that the Most High, the creator of us just filthy rags, you don't think he want our respect? You don't think that he wants the same thing that we crave on the inside? That's why I think humans are so stupid. It's like, how can you be so smart, so dumb at the same time? The same thing that we want, he wants. Period. Plus more. It's not hard.
Right. It definitely isn't hard, man. And yeah. You know what I mean? And this is why I said this is why it's important to have this conversation though, because when you think of the aspect of either one, male or female, but we know we speaking specifically about males because like I say, when I was in a joint, one thing I noticed and recognized was that although out of the mass majority percentage of the male prison population, the percentage of those who are open to homosexuals is not that high of a number, right? It's not that high of a number as far as comparison to the total population, but it's a significant enough number, right, to where you see or you know what I'm saying it's visible, so to speak, right? And like I say, man, when I used to be on that VR floor and I used to just see dudes, man, and I could just imagine, you know what I'm saying, when you in a place like prison, that spirit has I ain't gonna say a more susceptible chance or environment to manifest. I'm gonna just say it's a smaller environment. So, you know, when you in there, especially in there for a amount of years and you got this spirit on you, it eventually will manifest if you allow it to consume you. But when you out here in the streets, you can operate under secrecy. See, guys in a joint, they attempt to operate under secrecy.
It is not a secret.
But we're in an enclosed environment, so You're not going to be able to be secret in there, but out here, you can somewhat put on a
Move
mask.
around it.
You can put them. You can have a masquerade going on. You know what I mean? You can have your persona, literally a persona of a masculine man, but on really, you know what I'm saying, you have this entities attached to you, and they can manifest secretly, right, for years and fester because you're out here and you can like move around and stuff though, and that's the major difference. But when it comes to this being prevalent in society, like I said, it's one of those things that don't really get talked about like that because not. And when I say don't get talked about, I mean in the sense of how more prevalent than it has already previously known to be being. But now it's being brought out to the open, being made into the thing to do. It's acceptable. It's being made to be acceptable, and then not only that, it's spilling into the children. So that's one of the reasons why CUPCAKE came to me with this. I thought it would be important, and not only important but kind of fun. On a Friday night, have a conversation, but on a serious note, a good conversation to have to put people on game, because like I say, it's a lot of chicks out there who probably don't know, who probably don't know due to societal tropes, due to societal input and manipulation and all of that, they might not be privy to or aware of certain things that they notice, but didn't really notice they noticed them until they listened to us have this conversation tonight. Much like when you look at the picture and the image of the flowers, and you're looking at the flowers, and you're like, well, what you talking about? And I say, no, look in between the flowers, and you'll see the word sex spelled out. You're like, whoa, it really says that.
Absolutely.
Right? And then it's like, wow. So that's why I think it was important to have this conversation, because for that many amount of guys, you know what I'm saying, that just lets me know that this spirit is rampant and more alive ever in our reality now than ever. Right?
Yeah, it's very strong. And at the end of the day, I want to go back to what you were saying as far as prison. I feel like that environment makes you more susceptible, okay? Because you are in a closed environment, and that gives them demons time to play, really time to play. So when you are in that type of situation, prison, jail, or whatever the case may be, you are more susceptible for that spirit to jump on you. Okay, I mean, that's another aspect of being locked up, and how the enemy is just maneuvering, doing certain things. So now you're coming out here, and like you said, okay, you have more room to be more secretive, to hide more things, just to be a little bit more slicker. But one thing I do know, you can only fake for so long. It's always going to be something that comes out to show who you really are.
That's a fact.
And that can even be outside of being gay, bisexual, or whatever the case may be. If you're really an asshole, excuse my language, Salaki, you really one of those people, eventually it's going to come out. It's going to be seen.
Right.
And so that's my thing. Why not just say that this is who you are? Like, I just don't like we've all told lies, but it's a difference within telling lies and just being a downright lying ass person. It's not okay. All right. If you lukewarm, then keep it 100. If you like both, keep it 100, because honestly, the dating field, I'm not even ready to date yet. I thought I was. I'm truly not ready. There's things that I have to polish up within myself. It's certain things that I expect. And then on top of this subject, it's like, it's frightening. It's frightening. I do not want. Yeah, I can't compete with a man. Okay, I'm a whole woman. All right. So even if I'm pegging or doing whatever the case else may be, if you really have that spirit on you heavy, you're gonna always go to a man. Period. Because I'm not a man. So it's something within that. Well, it's a man. I can't give you that. That's just like, when a man and a woman is having sex, it's a difference of having sex with a condom and having sex without one. It's a total different spirit. So even if I strap up and do certain things to this man that desires another man, eventually he's going to go out and get that man, because it's a difference. You feeling plastic and flesh. You want that fleshly male, whatever it is that you desire.
Pause. Nah, man, and just to be on some real shit, I want to say what Inspector Guy said. What about males whose boundaries were violated against their will? Should they be lumped into the rank? No, absolutely not, Inspector Gadget. We spoke on that earlier. No, like if you was a young guy, a man who was violated sexually by a man or a woman when you was a child or younger in your life experience, man, no, you're not automatically lumped into the LGBT Elemental Q Barbecue Committee. No, of course you're not. You're only lumped in if you chosen to align yourself with that spirit and that identity. You feel me?
Exactly. And that's just it. No.
Right.
Go ahead.
And then outside of that, when we get to the political aspect, because this community has political influence. So you got to think that's a whole different strand to the situation. That's a whole other topic for a whole nother day. You know what I'm saying? But we about to end the show, you know what I'm saying, man? Cupcake, man. I'm glad that you brought this up. I think it's important to have this conversation because on the surface it seems juvenile, funny, and of course niggas are gonna be like, "Pause, it's funny and silly and all that," right? But at the end of the day,
it's really serious
situation because at the end and the roots of the situation is that right there, that solving coagula.
Absolutely.
That's what this is about right here.
And before we go, I just really want to touch what Inspector Gadget just said. Right. No, baby, you're not going to be, you know, if you were violated by a man, you know, you're not going to be lumped in that category. But just like my brother said, if you allow, because now it's a spirit attached to you, baby. I hate to say it. You know, anybody that's been through that, it's a spirit attached to them now, regardless if they was willing or unwilling. Right. So now it's up to you to go to battle. You have a choice. Now, if you choose to succumb to that, you know, violation, that heinous violation, if you choose to succumb to that, then that's something different. Right. You know, now you're in that category now. You know, that's what you chose to do.
By choice.
You know,
took the word right up. By choice.
By choice. Absolutely.
Yeah, so you know, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Cupcake, man. You know, we're gonna have Cupcake back on, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who probably listen and watch this, maybe, you know, like I said, you might be feeling some type of way, but you know, at the end of the day, like I say, man, these conversations need to be had. That's what A Real Talk is all about. We're gonna have them real uncomfortable conversations, you know what I'm saying? And, but at the end of the day, when we get to it, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna get to the roots. When y'all look at this image on the screen, this is where all of this stuff stems.
That's the root.
About the night. This is where it stemmed from, right here.
Absolutely.
That's coagula, man. You hear me?
Absolutely.
Look at that image, man. I want y'all to look. I know a lot of people probably seen this image before, but it's a lot of people who probably have not seen this image before. And you can go research this image.
And when you look at the image, you can see everything, how he's trying to be contrary to the Most High. What's going on, Virgil?
No, I'm laughing at what Men in Pursuit of Purpose said. He funny, man. He wrecking though. And it's wrecked, and I know it's going to be wrecked because it was wrecked when she briefly mentioned it, but I got respect for Cupcake.
No!
I got respect for Cupcake. No, let me see let me say what I'm about to say.
God, no.
I got respect for Cupcake to have the ovarian fortitude to be honest and talk about this in the manner in which she is, because she could have been one to been on some straight clown and stuff and exposing niggas, which I would have never done.
No, and that's not.
And I know you would never be on no shit like that, because I'm just saying though, just to put a perspective of what it possibly potentially could have happened. You know what I'm saying? But since we polished and grown on here, we came from this on some grown up adult type real talk.
Absolutely, and we're just conversing about it. So, Man in Purpose, no, I was not campaigning. I'm just, okay, I'm very straight up. So if I was, I'd say no. Okay, started to listen here. No,
listen, you niggas.
We're not gonna put that on me.
Man. Hey, this brings. Listen, what I'm saying though. This brings full validation to when I say you D in the booty ass niggas.
Yeah,
man.
that has nothing to do with me. Man. Anybody that was in that type of experience with me, that's what they wanted. I didn't say, baby, I want to do this. They opened the door. So that's the whole point. So no, I'm not. They turned themselves out. I just happened to be one of the ones like, okay, well, if this is really what you want to do.
And I mean, pause. But,
this is it.
You know what I'm saying? It's good that I ain't gonna say it's good, but for you to have that experience, to be able to talk about it in the manner in which you did, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge, because it's not for me to judge. That's for the Most High to judge, and you deal with that how you deal with that. That's between you and the Most High. But what I'm going to say is this, you feel me? And in reference to what we're talking about tonight, you know what I'm saying? The experience was something that we can see was I ain't gonna say had a silver lining to it, because ain't nothing, but as far as what we're talking about, for her to be able to speak on this now that, you know what I'm saying, she's in the process, continues, because it's an ongoing process of separating yourself and healing yourself from that spirit, right? You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? To talk about it, because, you know what I'm saying, we can sit up here and make jokes for fun and then try to make light about it, but when we get to how serious and severe this is, you know what I'm saying, it goes to another level, and that
Absolutely
is part of what it goes to. And when it comes
and
to
the thing is, these experiences that I'm talking about, brother, these aren't recent things. This is just things that I have experienced, and like I said, I'm so confident and I'm so open, you know, I will speak about it. And the thing is, with me, I'm glad I had them, because now I know what to look for. I don't want a man that wants a man and me. I don't want a man, you know, on Monday want me, Tuesday might want me, Wednesday he want to do, Thursday he want another do, Friday and Saturday he want us both. No, you know. So I am actually happy for those experiences, and I'm actually happy that they are comfortable enough to tell me, let me know, because I do ask. I'm not that type of woman that doesn't ask questions. And I don't beat around the bush. I'm very frank. Have you been with the man before? Have you dealt with the man before? You know, and if a person wants to have a conversation like, well, why would you ask me this? Then I'll go into why I asked that. Okay, I'm getting certain vibrations from you, certain mannerisms. I'm picking up on certain things. So I'm asking you, person to person. And being that I come the way I do, they've been honest with me. Like, I'm not out here having sex with men. Let me just pegging men. Let me say that. I'm not just out here doing those type of things, but I had that experience within that relationship. I certainly did. And like I said, being that him and I had been friends for so many years, it was like a whole decade before we went that route. We were already a year in when that conversation came about. So to me, I was like, okay, well, now I need to see, because I already picked up on it. I need to see if this is it. Curiosity hit me. Have you really been with the man? And I can honestly say, I believe at that time they had not been. Now today, yes, they have been. Been all the way there. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
What's wrong with you niggas, man?
And why do y'all want me? I don't want y'all. And it's nothing against
we already
y'all.
discussed that, though, man. We already discussed that.
I mean, I know it's a spiritual thing, but it's like, no, you know, that's really not what I desire, regardless if I've been with a woman or not. And like I said, this has been decades.
That
We just have had,
attracting them. You hear me? That residue attracts them,
yeah.
man.
And that's fine. That's fine, as long as you know I'm not the one. And I'm going to be the one, because like I said, nothing happens by purpose. And the Most High designed me. I'm the type of woman that's going to tell you, look, you need to not be doing this. If this is what you want to do, okay, but you need to be open with these women. I'm very vocal like that. So I try to pay attention to all the dynamics of why they are attracted to me. Because like you said, it's that residue, baby, because I've been there.
Right.
You know, I've been there.
Uncle Diggity said that's crazy how that question ain't even far from it. Ain't, that's crazy, Uncle Diggity. Like, you gotta really like,
it's not.
Like when you meet these chicks, man, you gotta really like ask them, like, have you been with a girl? Because 9 times out of 10 they had, and I'm gonna be honest with you, me personally.
Yeah, and like I said, it's been literally decades, like over 15 years. Like, I was with a woman before I was ever sexually active with a man, and I just was cool with guys. Nobody knew, because it was just such a stigma back then, and it should be now. So nobody knew this. So it's like, yeah, but this is not a practice, you know, but I can speak about certain things. That's why I'm like, I hope my lesbian friends that's all the way in the game, or my gay friends that's all the way there, they don't be offended. Because see, I can speak about it because I've been there. Okay. And it's not a judgmental thing. It's just a reality that it's all spiritual. This reality that we live in it is not even real. This means nothing. Okay. The real reality we can't see. So it's like you don't understand the certain things that's attached to you. You don't understand the fight that you're going through right now. You know, you have no idea because it's way higher than just this physical realm. This is third realm. You know, it goes way deeper than that. Yeah.
Way deeper. And this is why I tell y'all, look at this image on the screen. This is why I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it up there too, because I want
And
y'all
I'm glad. Go ahead. Well, okay. I'm glad because it kind of threw me off. This is what I'm about to say. If you see that the enemy goes against everything that the Most High designed, okay,
Right.
we had the lamb for the sacrifice. You see, he got a goat. You know, I don't know whatever them funky little wings that's on there, but you know, that's more of a representation of the angels, like the ones that's not fallen. Everything that this entity, this deity, the enemy, dealing with homosexuality and everything else evil that's popping off, is contrary. When you look at the picture, it's like you can go to the Bible and see, like, okay, well, the Most High does this and this God does that. It's always a battle. Everything's a battle. Everything's a battle. That's why I'm saying, if you really truly believe that you were born like that, that demon is really on you. That spirit really got you overtaken, because it's not. You wasn't born that way. It's a choice, baby, and you can't fight it. You can't fight it. Is your spirit more powerful than that lust? Because that's all it is lust. It's only gratification of the physical. Ain't nothing love about none of this, man. And you might believe that it is. It's not. It's not based on no man, woman, heterosexual type of love. It's not. It's really lust. Because I tell you what, I've had experiences after, you know, I'm physically gratified. You gotta go. I don't want you around me. It disgusts me.
Right. And that's
all different types of things.
Yeah, so that's a whole different discussion right there. So we're gonna go ahead and end the show, Cupcake, man. I'll hit you up behind the scenes and we'll discuss about whenever we're gonna get into it again. And y'all know, Cupcake, man, we'll holler at you, sis. Thank you for coming on. This is a very interesting discussion. You know, so I appreciate you coming through. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? We you know, glad you come on. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Keep doing
know.
what you're doing. You're doing powerful things. Appreciate everybody. Peace and blessings.
Right. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna keep this image on the screen. Right. And one of the major reasons why I said go ahead and talk about this tonight, though, because like I said, man, when I was in the joint, man, and I used to be going on them visits, that shit was fucking it used to break my heart, man. Like seeing these dudes kissing their kids. And this is like, God damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting here saying like I'm holier than thou art, because I ain't. But God damn it, man, the spirit of homosexuality is rampant out here. Right? And yeah, man. It's good to talk about, man. You know, because it's something that's being made to, like I said, it's being made to be acceptable. Right? And we don't have to accept it for one reason and one reason only, because we don't have to. Right? And the main thing I always say is cui bono. How do we as a society benefit? How have we benefited as a society, excuse me, from the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda? Right? That's a question. How has it benefited our society as a whole, if at all? Now, this ain't a dig. This ain't a shot. This ain't bashing. This ain't none of this stuff to all y'all out there who identify with the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. This ain't like we don't do that over here, man. Right? We don't do that over here, man. We have a real talk over here, man. You hear me? Real talk. Right? So you know, like, you know, I'm not going to say I don't give a damn if anybody offended. I'm not trying to offend nobody. Tell me one lie I told tonight, right? And I just think it's important to have this conversation, man, because you know, when we get to the roots of where this is coming from, right? We get into a whole nother conversation. Et salve coagula. You hear me? Me and my dad gonna get into this. Oh, you can best believe me and Pops gonna get into this, right? And just keep in mind that J.K. Rowling has this tattooed on her wrist as well. She's the author of Harry Potter, right? So thanks everybody for coming out tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Friday night, y'all know we're gonna get to it every night. Tomorrow, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, you gotta have respect for people who have the courage to be honest about their experiences and what they've been through, right? You know what I'm saying? Different people go through different experiences, so they could come on platforms like this and have the discussion, right? You can't unsee something and you can't unhear something, right? And the only way you're going to be put up on game is if people have the courage to share their experiences with you. It's nasty and grimy and gritty and diabolical and lascivious as they may potentially possibly be. All right. And I want us to focus on, you know, understand the importance of people sharing their personal experiences as in relation and reference to bringing some type of clarity to certain things some people may have questions or be inquiring about, or you know, may just be wanting to be put up on game about, right? And I think and believe that this conversation was necessary because for many reasons, but for the main reason being, you know, it's that whole spirit, man. You hear me? The imagery, how it's being targeted towards our children, the destruction of masculinity, you know, of manhood and womanhood as well. You know, everything that makes us who we are. Notice I said who we are. Notice I said who we are. I didn't say what we are. I said who we are. Big difference. All right. So y'all keep that in mind. Real shit. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all coming out on this Friday night. You know, had to get right. And I'm just feeling extra peachy, so we're going to ride out listening to my shit. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? That's how we're going to do it. Hold on, man. What's going on, man? The hell? Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick, y'all. Y'all know the Google acting crazy. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out, man. Thank y'all, man. You know, if anybody chose to be offended by anything that was said tonight, that's on you. All right. Oh, hold on. What the hell happened? What's going on, man? Okay, well, since you want to be acting like that, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Mr. O, what's good, bro? You came up the last end of the show, Joe. Oh, you did? That's what's up. Send me the link. I'll go check it out. Got my brother, Mr. O, in the building, man. Go subscribe to Mr. O right now, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my homie Blade Monger, man. He blessed the Cash App with a contribution. You did. We appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, y'all. We going in. You hear me? Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about Beyonce, Sasha Fierce. Let me come up real quick. We going in tomorrow, right? We're going to be talking about Beyonce, her new song, Church Girl, and everything going on. Ooh, the imagery. This is a perfect segue from tonight into tomorrow night. You already know, men in pursuit, nothing less, brother. We're going to always have real conversations, uncomfortable conversations. Conversations where a nigga going to be like, pause. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'll see it. I'll get the notification then. You hear me? Tomorrow night, we going in on Beyonce. If y'all go look on my roll of videos that's upcoming, y'all going to see it, man. And me and my dad going in on Sunday for sure. You know what I'm saying? Them Sunday night demos with my dad, I've been getting emails about that and everything, man. So we're going to keep that going. We are going to keep that going tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. At 8 p.m., we going in. We're going to be discussing, goddamn it, let me look it up right here, man. We're going to be, goddamn it, discussing Sasha Fierce, Beyonce's alter ego. And them very how can I say it? Very shocking imagery from her new latest photo shoot, her most recent photo shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely, if you tag me in the title, I'm definitely gonna get it. So yeah, you did. You hear me? Yeah, man, my brother, Mr. O in the building, man. So yeah, man, tonight I thank everybody for coming out tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. You hear me? Very sensitive topic, very sensitive issue, very controversial. Once again, if you chose to be offended by anything that was said tonight, that's on you. So what? Oh well, because you could choose to not be offended, right? You know, we was having real talk tonight, man. If anything, y'all ladies been watching, y'all been put up on game a little bit, man. Because I know a lot of y'all chicks out here messing with some undercover fun boy ass niggas. And that goes to another conversation too. Because why would a woman want to be with a man who wants to be with men? Right. Shout out to CUPCAKE for keeping it 1,000. You know, got too many people that's willing to, you know, share their personal experience with you like that. Y'all should appreciate stuff like that. Y'all should respect shit like that. Y'all should cherish and appreciate stuff like that. Right? You already know. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV 1, Red Supreme TV 2. Go subscribe to both of them joints right now. My man Red definitely be cooking, going in lately. Hitting us with 2-3 shows a day sometimes, man. Go subscribe to my brother's page. And when you tap in, make sure you bless that Cash App and that PayPal, goddammit. Man, you fuck niggas talking about some, man. Listen, this is business here. This here business, man. Respect it or check it. You hear me? Shout out to Fantastic Trill TV, man. You know, my brother Chaos Rain. All of them. Go subscribe to all of them, man. Tomorrow night, we going in, y'all. 8 o'clock. We're going to be discussing this right here. Y'all see it? Y'all see that image? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just pull it up real quick, y'all. I'm gonna just pull it up real quick. Hold on. Before we get up through, I'm gonna pull this image up real quick. God damn it, Beyonce, man. She's a goddamn it witch, man. So I'll tell Beyonce to her face. Oh, damn, man. Where's the damn picture at? I just seen it earlier. So they got that picture, but they ain't got this one. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get it. I'm going to just do this. Hold on. I'm going to just do this, y'all. I'm about to show y'all right now. I'm about to show it to y'all, though. Now, do y'all see this right here? This is the thumbnail for tomorrow's night show, right? Now, let me come up for this, man. This imagery is very, very, very cunning, right? Now, if y'all looking at this image right here, Beyonce, aka Sasha Fierce, and y'all see what she is wearing, notice how she is covering up her right eye, right? Not only that, look at what she's wearing. Look at what she is wearing. What does that look like? All right. What does this look like with this, what she's wearing? What image were we literally just looking at? Y'all see it right here? Y'all see it, the horns right there? Y'all see it? That's the that right in the face. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. God damn, man. Y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Y'all see that? Beyonce's outfit where she's wearing? Yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to keep the time down a bit, but when he having discussions like this, you know, it's hard to, you know, you be going in, man, and you see it, Uncle Diggity, so disrespectful, right? And she done made that song Church Girl, sampling that Clark Sisters song off in there. That's so disrespectful. Do y'all see, listen, so y'all see her disrespect? Disrespect, man. So disrespectful. Yeah, man. So let's look at that image right there, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that image as we ride out to this Stacks with the Facts, the real contender, man. Thank y'all for coming out this Friday night. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all right here with y'all guys, Stacks with the Facts. I appreciate that. I honor that. I cherish that. Don't let ever get it twisted. I don't take it for granted. I don't care if it was one or two people in here. I appreciate y'all could be anywhere in the world on a Friday night, man. Y'all could be kicking it with y'all family, doing something with the wifey, the kids, with the homies, wherever you're doing in your city. Now y'all here chopping it up with me. I appreciate that. I respect that. I honor that, man. That humbles me. You hear me? Y'all don't even know, man. I appreciate that. So tomorrow night we going in, Sasha Fierce. I'm gonna break some things down for y'all on where this is coming from. We're gonna talk about Beyonce. We're gonna get into her situation with Sean. We're gonna talk about her dad. We're gonna get into this Sasha Fierce thing and where it come from. We're gonna break it down. You hear me? We're gonna break it down to the very last compound. You hear me? Get your notebooks ready. Make sure you come with a pen and a paper and a notebook and like 2 pens. You gonna want to take some notes because we going in. You hear me? Look up some images of Beyonce. How her face just contorts and changes, man. Something wrong with Beyonce, man. Oh, my nigga Uncle Diggity getting it in at the job site. That OT, man, them checks be looking righteous, I bet. I bet you my brother's checks be looking beautiful. You hear me? Get that money, man. Ain't nothing else to do but get some bread. Take care of the family, take care of home. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm going to get some OT tomorrow. For sure. You hear me? Yeah, man. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out. We're going to leave that image on the screen for tonight. Y'all go ahead over there to the, yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Get that money, Uncle Diggity, man. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Niggas from the joint don't mind going into work, man, for real, because we be out here doing something different for some money. You feel me? But look at the risk. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, man, thank y'all for coming out. Tomorrow we going in. Make sure y'all tap in and walk with us tomorrow. You feel me? None at all, Uncle Diggity. You hear me? I work Monday through Saturday. Sunday is my only day off. And it ain't really my day off because me and my dad going in on Sunday. You hear me? So yeah, man. Thanks everybody for coming out once again. I appreciate y'all. Y'all say y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, man. Y'all here with it, man. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to my brother Rare Supreme TV1, Rare Supreme TV2, my nigga Mr. O in the Ozone podcast in the building, or Mr. O with the info is definitely in the building. You hear me? Blade Monger, Uncle Diggity, Men Garden, Own Wallets, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Everybody, CUPCAKE in the building, you know what I'm saying? Everybody come through. Lance Parker definitely came through. Inspector Gadget, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody came through. Jonathan Coleman, David Bowman, you know what I'm saying? Everybody came through. Show some love. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We going in. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night, we're going to break this damn thing down to the last compound. You hear me? I'm going to put y'all up on some game about Beyonce that I'm sure y'all not hit to. Right? God damn it. Let that image be a lasting image for tomorrow. We're going right out to the Stacks with the Facts, the real contender. God damn it. You hear me? Let me see if the thing is still acting crazy for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, though. But yeah, though, y'all, man. We're going to go ahead and ride out. Enjoy y'all's evening. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and ride on out, man. Y'all can continue to chat amongst yourselves, man. Holla.
Man, drop that shit for these fuck niggas. Off the top going in. Ain't no letting up. Me and me, we the elite. Cause you weapons up. Army does extend no peace. Keep all the brethren cut. These little arms straight out the middle. Just like my mama does. I'm stacks with the facts. Cause only real contenders. I only see competition. And I'm in the mirror. Rap, yeah, this is smooth. I'm about to set the tables. It's dinner time. I'm always ready, willing, and able. Stepping up in the booth. I got my apron on. I'm popping flavor. Bulgari Franks. And some Jordans on. Now you niggas crossing the boat. Y'all got the biggest for my older, inner, and extra stand. Cause I'm an knowledge born. On the iron god body. Know what I body we got. Go fuck the screen, spin the block, and combine with squad. Now later y'all joking. I'm really just a piece
deceitful, man. Niggas want that deceitful, transparent. I see through the scams. When I was still in the coke, I could see through the grams. We bullet holes, so we can get breath. You can see through your man. It's wrong, so see through your plans. In your lane agendas, that's what the facts of real contenders. Y'all just pretenders, man. Rappers that fall back before I could fall through the ball. Sign on, 45 talk to them.
With that shit, I pull up with your business. In that pit, in the shit. They gotta wait for the album. That's how we do. That's how we do. Eating it, baby. Eating it.
DNA. Stacks with the facts.
What up, Stacks?
I got my man Mr. Guarantee on the track with me.
Listen to Guarantee.
Yeah. And we bringing this message to you fake woke niggas.
Gotta wake these niggas up, man.
All y'all out there spreading them lies and falling victim to this propaganda.
Niggas believe it.
Get glitch. Let's talk to these niggas. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from the slumber. Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all just dumbass niggas. Drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Let's see immediately, be the wake 'em up henchmen.
A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra real cheap. Only the real from my niggas, we all elite. We made a living eating these rappers, nigga. Bon appetit. Yeah.
Pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls. And illusory fault lines like racism. And bring light to the woke, just like a baptism.
The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of beat up pop off. Niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake 'em up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing on gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
And every post I be hitting, y'all been demonstrating fast. The sign shit is now here. We gotta fence down. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations, fake woke niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic scam. This was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that they mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. See, we gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, which you better tell them niggas. Listen till the 2030, it's gonna be hell, niggas. So fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. You want they red pill.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. I'm down south, PYT, if you want roll with King. If you want to top in the O, let it ride.
Pull up on the tip like I jack my slacks. King L-E-E and you got stats. We don't give a goddamn about your guys' stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls got sweat. Step your game up and roll with the winners. E&E is steak meal, fuck them little chicken dinners. You ain't never seen a clique of niggas this fly. King the stacks, this is poppin' like a fish fry. Nigga the vibe, we doing all West Coast shit. Call up the Cali Club, cop them West Coast shit. This is our Mitchell's Club, cop them West Coast shit. All blued up, like we really West Coast shit. We do this shit with style. That's why the ladies love it. We with the man straight shoes when we out in public. E&E, best flow. King L, stack with the facts and then let's go.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Down south, PYT, if you want roll with King. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Now you up on top, about to smoke with the chief. If you know King, you got to roll up and leave. Look, I don't really guess, but like that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no intro, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it beat it down to the mo. Here for a couple hours, going down my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the games in your mind, I'm the same OG. Treat the pro like my shoes, keep the thing on me. Game time, now it's my mentality of my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood in the casual. Wear the Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 cal on my reach. East Coast, Tim down, babe, all down, babe. I'm about to pull up on, babe. I'm about to pull up on. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Babe, I'm about to pull up on, babe. I'm about to pull up on. Down south, PYT, if you want roll with King, babe. I'm about to pull up on, babe. I'm about to pull up on. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Babe, I'm about to pull up on, babe. I'm about to hey, real talk, you need to holler at stacks. If you open out the way, he gon' give you some facts. All brick, no shit, strong, see through the six. E&E the cheat code, play the game with a glitch, reversal flow like I'm in rain forever in this. John B. the truth, that's some rhetoric shit. If you looking in the mirror, you should know what this is. E&E the lights up the hell, I'm blocking the shit. 20 pounds on this shit, if they say without me, down, that's every day was a dream. G-Shaw like the hero, red skies, baby, I'm so on my G, we keep the deal, listen. We looking down, we still down, south, people, this shit. If you want, brother, King, I'm about to put up, man, babe.
You know what comes a time in every man's life when we're ready to settle down and make things right, but only for that special one. You're trying to make her you, but y'all want to keep playing games with these lames. So make your next move your best move, cause we the best dudes. Oh yeah, don't settle for less, man. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take it from the madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna. Take you on the natural high, no marijuana. Just a bottle of wine, some ice chip Prosecco. You holding on to that lame dude, you should let go. You was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you white because you special. You got the best flow, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough, own your home dough. Vehicle is fully thankful, that frame Glendo. Selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, 5 diamond encrusted bangles. We got the same clothes, copping land, and counting bankrolls. Creating generational wealth, so our seeds grow. I know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my last name. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take from madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around.
allegory. They say that love don't last, so let's change the story. I send my heart out to you, please come for me. Let's take control of our love, no conforming. Late night love sessions last until the early morning. Cooking breakfast, but naked eggs, bacon and toast. Fried potatoes and onions, girl, I love you the most. When my body be aching, you rub the pain out. Roll up the Dutchess for me while I pour champagne out. I pour my heart and my soul, plus my pain out. You got a real love right here, so leave them things out. Please stop with the games. The mother niggas missing your time. Nobody know me, even in your phone. They always think it's hard. You should just fuck with me. So don't settle, don't settle, don't settle. That's what the facts. Take you from the back. Girl, I don't know why you keep these flames around. Yeah, Father, now, don't you settle for less.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blind. Victory has defeated you.
Gotta know your next before you speak to the boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the laws. Everybody wanna taste that it's eating sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to the boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the laws. Everybody wanna taste that it's eating sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false.
I used to be stacks with the packs, now I'm stacks with the facts. Now I drop knowledge, used to cook straight, drop crack. E&E, coronavirus to take over. CW elite brethren, the wait's over, right? Don't be addicted to the limelight. Mediocre bars, knowing that y'all don't rhyme right. You fake dope niggas need to get your mind right. Stupid ass niggas, y'all bringing guns to a live fight. Now let me slow it down so I can talk to you. I'm never letting up. If that's a thought, screw you. I hypnotize the track like a nigga practice voodoo. Voice of God, Crips and Miss, Tutsis and Hutus. The rap game is in the abyss I can easily swim through. I'm like the Gordon Fisherman and you rappers is seafood. Grand champion, this bitch, you should call me your seafood. Make sure my energy is up cause the devil's deceitful. And everything that we see and say ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream. And everything that we see and say ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream.
Gotta know your next before you speak to the boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the laws. Everybody wanna taste that it's eating sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to the boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the laws. Everybody wanna taste that it's eating sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Throw them all on the boat, start shipping them off. E&E, big gratuity, tipping them off. Find them in the West Wing, start clipping them off. Let stacks hold them up while I finish them off. My soul knows shit, man, I'm sick by the fall. The ocean six, that Bellagio vault. Man, we feeling everything like a British assault. And when they sick of these kids, we as ill as the dogs. All these hating cats is phone filled with jealousy. Another beat murdered, they charging me with assassinate. Got the ingredients in the recipe. Importantly, I'm still smoking on hydrotherapy. Literally, still getting paper with the printer off. Don't still don't got no bark. That's a winner call. So fuck y'all, get a permanent flip off. Don't speak to me for less than 250. That's a rip off. Next one, so you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dance when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste, but it's easy sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't clear up and false. Gotta know your next move so you speak to the boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste, but it's easy sauce. When stacks got the facts, you don't clear up and false.
I've been poor and under my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I assume you dream.
Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know, nigga. Focusing on my next move, premeditated. This gon' be the anthem where real niggas get celebrated. E&E to the death, nigga, we dedicated. Gas on a regular basis, heavily medicated. I'm blessed to guarantee niggas know I'm their fucking favorite. E&E for life, don't give a fuck if you niggas hate it. I'm blowing back with stacks, feel like we really made it. Crazy shit as we been lit, congratulated. You see, I get it, over, enter, and understand it. My niggas great, we really come highly recommended. Cut them at the legs for fuck niggas who can't stand it. Next year gon' be even worse, they gon' be devastated. You niggas goofies, while we bubble like a jacuzzi. The camera's out, my niggas shooting the fucking movie. The way I spit, coexist with bullets leaving Uzis. Mayweather the shoulder roll, I'm feeling groovy. Swag it out just a bit, do it like Lil Uzi. Or take the Cam approach and start smacking Koofy. Glitch nigga, I told these niggas I'm fire flame. Stack, you better tell these niggas it ain't a fucking game. Used to want that off-white Benz until I saw the range. Dead shot, but I'm hitting niggas from close range. I'm in the clouds a lot, like I be flying planes. E&E, my niggas be on the same thing. Glitch. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know.
Me and Glitch sitting low in this bitch, twisting a fire fruit, about to light the blaze on this track. I hope it's fireproof. It's always monumental bars when we spitting together. Break down two different types of piff, then we mix them together. E&E, we official on every level. Getting this money is a part of our everyday schedule. And when it comes to business, you know I handle that. Something similar to when I was handling packs. 2020 vision got me seeing so clear. No longer a wanting brethren, cause the smoke grid is here. Anyway, we only rolling up Zaza in order to smoke this good. You gotta spend a few dollars. These hoes, they always choosing, they always be trying to holler, especially when I pull up in that bubble body Impala. I ain't got it yet, but I'm about to go cop it. We the elite, got shit popping like a trending topic. Below for wristwatch, eyes covered with Bulgari optics. You smoking Reggie in them packs, y'all really need to stop it. Glitch, tell these niggas we on the up, bitch. And we ain't stopping till all of my niggas done rich. Stacks.
Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know. Blowing on the finest of gas, nigga, don't even ask. Sitting low, contemplating about this dough, now you know.
Stacks with the facts. Stacks with the facts. Real contender. No spot of ugly things. Spot of ugly things. Girl, baby. Even though we being manipulated and hating each other, I still choose to love. Got a lot of love to give. Got Onyx singing the vibes. Drums. So good one, sis. Just like we live and nobody promised tomorrow, man. We gotta make it by any means necessary, man. I won't be happy till all my diamonds canary, man. And all my brethren and sister locked up in the prison. Come home, no more worries about commissary, man. We've been tripping to thinking the world is filled with hate. Same time being tricked to forgetting that we pray. My brother Lucci lost his life about a year ago. James holding it down is so beautiful. My brother K. Rowan to go be back with the essence. I truly miss him because he taught me so many life lessons. I sit back and I reflect on how the world could be if there was no more wars, no more poverty. But I'ma keep dropping jewels, it ain't no stopping me. Ghost band, shadow band, it ain't no blocking me. I'm truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring Onyx. Truly beautiful, say. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. 2020 coronavirus and full of fake. They lying about the numbers, brethren, they full of shit. We went from owning the business to unemployment checks. Everybody masked up like they robbing shit. They goes in vaccinations, but they ain't stopping shit. I'm saying rest in the essence, the Casey gets a junior. Another young life gone, we sending prayers to them. To every mother who's ever had to bury a child. When your heart gets heavy, just look up in the clouds. Put a smile on your face, tell them they made you proud. We being tricked into thinking the world is so slow. I'm about to get off parole, this world is so slow. I'm on this God under surgery, that's so I'm in the league of my own, no man, none of none. Truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring Onyx is truly beautiful. Say. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. Stacks with the facts. Stacks with the facts. Immediately. The real contender. You know, we be manipulated into thinking that we're so different in our reality. The things that we allow to separate us, man, are the very same things that can unite us all. What we gonna do, y'all want? It's time for us to wake up. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I am you and you are me. Everything is us and we are everything. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I am you and you are me. Everything is us and we are everything. When I was sitting in prison, I had the illest visions. Waking up in cold sweats, thought I was really tripping. I'm getting letters from Adrian saying I miss you, brother. I'm getting God body books sent to me by my mother. It's funny how you don't realize till you get locked away. How many years you wasted just was in the way. Many you call, only a few get chosen, don't a few. The short period is now here, but it ain't over though. They gotta try to divide us and keep us separated. But if we all come together, we could never be Cajun. I'm trying to bring all us together, my sister and brethren. Ain't no difference between us, we each other's reflection. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I am you and you and me. Everything is us and we are everything. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I am you and you and me. Everything is us and we are everything. UNINTENTIONALLY 2030 is right in our face. Coronavirus got us all with masks on our face. We get illusion of choice from public politicians. And the black bootleg, they control our position. You know they give us our leaders, tell us to follow them. They separate and divide us because it profits them. They make action resilient players and weaponized. They playing us like a hawk, and we should all know better. No, we are no fools, and you know they put poison in our water. The business system take fathers away from sons and daughters. I'm trying to clear out the path that lead us from the slaughter. I don't just do it for me, I do this shit for all of us. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I'm you and you and me. Everything is us and we are everything. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions. No difference between us because I am you and you and me. Everything is us and we are everything. Everything. Stacks with the facts. E&E. 2020 takeover. The real contender. Realize that we are all one. I'm a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me. We are a reflection of we. And there you have it, there you have it. E&E present, that's what the facts, real contender, real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard light and dingy skills. I got fixed from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you. She used to hold me down, bringing gin to see me. That thought just made me smile. My dukes, I love you. And all my birthday cards got me through the stress when it got so hard. Them chicks, they hopped out the whip and left me so scarred. Nikita, girl, I love you. Cause you helped heal my heart. My nigga Nino Solid, that's my brother, my brother. He held me down, I was locked up. I so love you. K-Ro, he didn't make it. He rested in the essence. Now the soul is warm now. That's such a blessing. My baby girl, Jean, she look like my reflection. She proved it's possible to achieve perfection. Expose on fuckery, that's my profession. No more acquiescing, no more protesting. They trying to lock us down. Stick needles in our arm, standing 6 feet apart. Social distance is wrong. Heart bleed long, so I make it bleed on this song. When I'm writing this pain, I can't do anything wrong. I'm straight Hennessy strong. That mean I got the spirit. I be spitting straight facts. That's why the mainstream spirit. They try to ghost ban, shadow ban, since we shit me. But I box clever, no way that they can ever get me. My brother Lucci Williams, he lost his life for that shit. A hard pill to swallow. I still be shedding tears. It's been 24 years since Billy passed away. Downlo and Donovan, they standing next to me today. Miss Beanie, I love you. You stronger than you know. I'll always tell you, you the strongest person that I know. Rest in the essence of mama, say goes to mama Mo. Rest in peace to parents, I really miss you, bro. Rest in peace, long live me and many more. That's what the facts, real contender. I do it for y'all.